Hi, hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hopefully, everybody is doing well and feeling well. Welcome to Community Day. Mr. Rose Shadow, what's going on? R-Wing, what's happening? Finally able to catch a stream. Well, hello there. Evening, folks. Been a while. Finally able to catch a stream after some 2 weeks of being busy. Well, I think we had Community Day last week, and then the week before, I believe we canceled. So you weren't here for that. But Boktai, Tevi Bear, what's going on? Oh, everybody's doing all right. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're ready to hang out with us for a little while. Maybe play a couple of games. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure out what's going on. There is something I wanted to sort of not a topic. Well, sort of a topic, but something I wanted. If the right people show up, I can ask them some questions. So apparently, Discord added some sort of D&D compatibility to the what is it, Roll20 or D20 website, whatever the hell it is. So like a way to do to like integrate Discord into those games, into like D&D games. So I wanted to, that's something that I've talked about for a very long time. So depending on who shows up and who's here to help me out, we're not going to do that today. I had some questions, but that's something that I wanted to do before we started to play any games. Shadow, thank you so much in the help with a tier 1 subscribe for 25 months. Missed this during my hiatus too. Thank you so much, Shadow. I do appreciate that. I haven't seen a single stream in about 2 weeks. Oh, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Shadow, to be fair, I don't know if you catch the VODs on YouTube. Part of that's my fault. I haven't uploaded. Well, I uploaded, but I haven't like tweaked them and made them live. The last like 4 streams, so I haven't done that. So, it's a Discord activity. I've just never done Discord activities, so I don't know how to do any of that. And I know that Lilac goes to a few streams. Lilac plays D&D. I believe a couple of you do. Lilac goes to streams where they do use it, or they have at least looked into it. So I wanted to see if there was any information on how to do any of that. I literally don't use Discord for anything other than I make a bunch of rooms. Like I have rooms for you guys to chat, and I pop in, and you know, we have the voice channels and stuff. But there's all kinds of activities and crazy crap you can do with it that I've never done. Yeah, so I need to figure that out. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you're feeling good. I said this yesterday, so I'll say it again today. Just I apologize if I've been canceling a couple of streams here and there lately, so I apologize if any of that has been a hindrance on anybody. I also apologize for the snoozing, for the ad breaks, because whatever they did to the ad situation, now every time I start the stream, a few minutes in, I automatically start getting ads, and I don't know how to stop that. I don't think I can. We looked into it, and I don't think I can completely turn it off, so I do apologize for that. So if you're not subbed, you'll probably get an ad break in about 30 seconds, so I apologize for that. Popping in briefly as I'm on a walk. I'm getting a haircut. Also, what's this about D&D? They added D&D functionality to Discord, so I was hoping to have some people pop in, maybe to try and figure out how that works. We're not going to do that today. It's just I wanted to sort of get a early understanding of how that all works. Please let D&D be about defeating the final boss early. Was this the final boss got pissed and took away the D20 and D12 die out for vengeance? Wait, now you start the campaign with only C6 and C. Wait, what's that? Hold on, I don't know enough about the game to understand that. Nice Daisy decal. It's not a decal. It's a little perler. It's a little perler thingy. I have to. It's pretty secure. I was gonna say that I have to figure out a way to secure it better, but it's pretty secure. If you ever want to play, I can DM. Well, I want to know. I want to find out how to integrate Discord into all of this, because I think that you know what I think, Dragoon? I think one of the reasons that I haven't really been like proactive in it is there has been a part of me that's like, maybe I should learn on stream. Maybe that's the way to do it, where I have a resources in front of me that I can use, but then I can sort of turn it into a learning experience for everybody. Because if we were to play D&D for Community Day, for instance, the only people that would understand how to do it are the people that already know how to play it. So if I were to turn learning D&D into a series of streams, then other people would be able to watch it and say, oh, now we all have an idea of where to start, and we're all kind of starting in the same place. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe, and with this integration into Discord, this might be a good way to do that, so that more people can sort of learn how to play the game, and we can do it all together. So again, on that ad note, apparently Twitch viewership has seen a noticeable decline as opposed to YouTube. Even since they updated how ads work, viewers aren't shocked. It's frustrating. It's been like 6 months. It's been at least 6 months that I noticed that I don't watch streams as much anymore, because every time I go to somebody's stream, I get a chunk of ads, which is fine. But then 10 minutes in, I get a 3-minute ad break. And then 20 minutes later, I get another 3-minute ad break. It's like, that's what I'm trying to avoid. At the very least, I want to cut the ad break size down so that when even if you guys are getting bombarded with ads, they're not 3-minute ad blocks. I want you guys to be able to, like, oh, it's 30 seconds. It's not really a big deal. We'll be out of it, right? In that 30 seconds, I'm just going to be lost anyway in the game. So if I can shorten it, that's fine. YouTube is fighting against ad blockers. It's funny because those ads are unskippable. Say that if you want to play on stream, I'm also willing to DM. I don't like YouTube because their search engine is focused on popularity instead of keywords. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. I do think you have to sort of customize your keywords if you want to find something, but I don't know. I don't usually think it's too difficult to find something. And when we're talking, for me personally, I'm talking about streaming, and streaming is more, you search people, like you already know to come. Like I feel like you don't browse. Maybe that's not true for everybody. Maybe that's not true for the vast majority. But I feel like people don't browse YouTube for streams. You go there because you're aware of the streamer. Maybe you found some videos or something. Like, that's what I think. You found their videos first, and then you found out they were streaming on YouTube. Whereas Twitch, I used to go on Twitch. I would sit and load up, whatever game, and then just click on different streamers. And then watch them and like, okay, let's get a vibe for them and see how we're doing. What kind of streamer are they? Are they the fun one that gets lost in the game? Are they the speed runner, the pro player? Like, I like that. But now I do it and it's 3 minutes of ads every 15, 20 minutes. It's like, that's not fun. But YouTube always, for me, I always used YouTube differently. I use YouTube as videos, and if I watched a stream on YouTube, it was because I already knew the person. I knew them from their videos, or I knew them from before. Like, there's a couple that I watched because I watched them on Twitch, and then they moved over to YouTube. Who gifted me a sub? I don't know, but be happy for it, right? Nephiloid, what's going on? Highland, I don't know how many of y'all use YouTube on TV, but they will have like a whole minute of ads that can't be skipped. I use YouTube on TV, and Highland, nothing bothers me more than 45 to 50 seconds of unskippable ads that says can skip ad in 50 seconds. And then when it finally pops up that I can skip the ad, there's 10 seconds of the ad left. YouTube on TV does that. It drives me insane. I cannot stand that. You can skip the ad in 45 seconds. Great. And then after 45 seconds, there are 5 seconds of ads left. I have actually had that before. Like, what the hell is the point? And then in that 45 seconds, it's not a 45-second ad. It's 3 15-second ads. It's kind of crazy. I have YouTube Premium these days, so no ads for me. Yeah, it sucks, Shadow, because YouTube Premium is very good value for the avoidance of the ads and a lot of the other stuff that you get. But it's frustrating because the benefits that you get from YouTube Premium are things that we used to have for free, and now they took them away on purpose. So that, right, it's shutting off your phone so that you could listen to a playlist or something. Like, that used to be a thing a long time ago, and then they stopped doing it, and then they made it a premium ad. It's like they paywalled everything intentionally. It's like, I suppose it's a good business model, but it sucks. But it actually is kind of a decent value, which is kind of sad. Never browsed Twitch, to be honest. I always find people on Twitter or YouTube or recommend from someone I follow and then watch their stream. It's ECT gifting me a sub. Thanks from Ponte. Ponte, right? Currently helping my sister's wedding. Oh, that's what you're doing down there. Your sister's wedding? You might have told me that too. The view is equivalent of Naboo. I don't like sand. You don't like the view? What? No way. I use YouTube mobile. 45 seconds. We had hard capped at 2 ads, 5 seconds each. Yeah, no, we are 45 seconds of ads. It's crazy. It sucks to see the quality of life features behind paywalls. Hey, what's going on? The rise and push of ads on services has really been the answer to why does TV have ads, and now it's ad revenue, and that's lame. Yeah, I mean, we definitely. It's probably not surprising though. It's probably not surprising. Television has been built on ads, so the idea that they would interrupt your videos with ads has been a thing. You know, that's. I feel like that's been a long time coming. Unfortunately, I think my biggest gripe about ads is that the content isn't made for. I don't want the content to be made for it. You know, when you watch television shows are made with breaks intentionally for ads, which means that you can't flow the story properly. If you have something where you tell a story, you have to write that story in 8-minute chunks because you have to make sure that that everything stops at a good point and then starts at a good point so that you can run ads. And I don't like that. I like a nice. There's a reason movies were always more fun than television shows is because they flowed at a more consistent rate. And it was better. And YouTube videos and content creators, streams, for instance, like the worst thing about streams with ads is that streams aren't built for ads. They're built to be a continuous stream of consciousness, literally and figuratively, and that's how it works. But then, you know, the cuts aren't made there. They're not made for you to like, oh, let me stop every little bit, and then the streamers don't know. That's the thing. I set it up so that I get a warning to let you know, all right, we're going to have some ads coming up soon. So if I'm playing the game and I'm at the end of the game or something, I can pause on the final boss and say, all right, let's wait for the ads to break. And then you guys can tell me when the ads are done. And then we can go on from there. It's fine if I know that I can sort of tailor around it if I need to. But for the most part, most people don't know or they don't tailor their stuff that way. Yay, my lost wallet was found and safe at the bus depot. How did it make it to the bus depot? It just got there on its own? Literally the only good reason to get YouTube Premium here is to play music on your phone. And if you want to pay, and if you want that, pay for Spotify instead. Spotify, I think I used a couple of times. I was like, I don't like this. It's like, because the free version is you get skips and stuff, and I didn't like it. I don't know. I wasn't really like Spotify. When I got on Spotify, I was fine on YouTube, and YouTube was already there, and it worked relatively well. But yeah, that's the problem is I can't turn my phone off, and I get the ad, and it's so weird because sometimes my phone will just decide, oh, by the way, you have good YouTube, so you don't have to run ads as much. I had this little phase where I was playing 2 or 3 songs at a time, and then I would get an ad that I could then skip in 5 seconds, and it would play another 2 or 3 songs. It was like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. An ad break every few songs I think is okay, but the fact that I have to stop after every single song to hit skip kind of gets on my nerves. I prefer YouTube Premium. There's plenty of stuff not on Spotify. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of that. You get, obviously Spotify is just music, but you get music and videos, and you get all kinds of stuff. And not to, you get shows and movies and stuff. That's why YouTube Premium just like, if you're getting YouTube Premium just to listen to music, then yeah, maybe consider something else. But everything that you get with YouTube Premium just makes it work better. It just adds value to it. It just sucks that some of that value is added, used to be there for free, and now it was paywalled. We got used to getting stuff without ads, but forgot those ads are often how the site or service, which is free, making the actual money to keep running. YouTube is the world's largest example. And it's still not profitable. Google foots the bill because it outlasts the cost to run. And not to mention, it's a valuable resource. At this point, that's the thing about YouTube. At this point, it's such a valuable resource. It's almost like a utility. You know what I mean? It really is. It really has a massive amount of usefulness. Are you playing any games? Am I playing any games I'm playing through on my own? I finally played. I played a little more Trials of Mana yesterday for the first time in a couple of weeks. Which I play it and then I'm like, this is fun and I enjoy this for like an hour and then I don't want to play it anymore. I'm playing more Rocket League. If I continue on with Trials of Mana, that's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna start a new game. If I finish Trials of Mana or if I don't continue playing it, I don't know if I'm gonna start a new game yet because Baldur's Gate 3 is on sale and I'm finally gonna get around to buying that game. And I've said before, if and when I get well now it's but when I get Baldur's Gate 3, because it's on sale until the middle of August, so I'm waiting to get another paycheck before I can pick it up. When I get Baldur's Gate 3, everything stops for that. I'm not going to play anything else. That's going to be the game. I've been wanting to play that game for a very long time. So when I get Baldur's Gate 3, that's going to be the game that I play. So there's no point in starting another game right now. I have a stack of games that I can play, but there's no point in starting anything. Once Baldur's Gate 3 is on my system, that's all I'm going to play. So that's going to be the next thing that I play through on my own. But I may start that game on stream, but I will not continue that game on stream. That is a game that I'm going to play on my own. Free version of Spotify locks you into random play. YouTube needs to listen to the people. They're slowly becoming a corporate shill, which if they are already. Apple Music for life. Spotify also has podcasts, but the point still stands. Okay, so they do have something else, but it's all audio, right? That's the Shadow. When you say they have podcasts, it's still all audio, right? It's not video or anything. See, that's the other thing I like about YouTube is that sometimes I listen to songs and I want to have lyric videos, or you know what I mean? Lo-fi live stream playlists and stuff. Yeah, Spotify's audio only. So there's a lot of stuff do they have that? Do they have okay, that's a good question. Is Spotify only songs, or is Spotify, cuz when I do a lot of YouTube, hour and 2 hour long videos, like playlists. Rather than just a bunch of individual songs, I do a lot of like future house playlists where it's an hour-long video of a bunch of different songs. Does Spotify do that? Or is it all just individual songs? Uncle continues to sandbag the Mana series. No, the Mana series continues to snooze me a little. Scary thing to consider. Imagine if Google hadn't bought YouTube. The creators have admitted since that while they don't approve of all the changes, they weren't sure if the site before that purchase would have lasted more than a few years because it lost so much money. I think we would have just had other things that popped up. We had them before, right? We had VidMe or something. We had a couple other ones pop up. It's just YouTube was too big. But if YouTube couldn't sustain itself, we would have probably had other sort of sharing sites and whatnot. I think it would have done that. The landscape would have been very different. The view is amazing. But it's such like Naboo. I'm randomly. Oh, that's what you think. You think it looks like you're on Naboo. I mean, it does kind of. Yeah, I thought you were the Flip. You haven't been here for like the last week or so. I've been having a big thing about the beach lately, so I've been talking about the beach a lot. So when you were bringing up the sand, I thought you were making a joke about that. That's why I'm like, oh yeah. Now that I think about it, like, yeah, it does kind of look like the balconies of Naboo. Yeah, Spotify is songs and podcasts. They give you lyrics too. Most of the time, some songs play the music video as well. Okay, so some of them do. Ronan, thank you so much with the 155 stream streak. Speaking of getting games, Fate Stay Night Remaster got a release date, and it's only 5 days away. The only thing I know, listen, Shadow, hold on. I'm going to link this to you. I know. Hang on. I don't know anything about Fate. All right. I don't know anything about it. All I know is I need to know who that is. All right. Just that's it. That's Grand Order, right? It's from Grand Order. I don't know anything about Fate other than Astolfo, and that I need to know who the hell that is. That's it. That's all I care about. Yeah, I'm Fate. Fate. I think I tried watching one of the Fate shows. And it seemed interesting enough, but I never really, I never like gave it the effort that I probably should have. What kind of game is that, by the way? That Fate Stay Night game. What kind of game is it? Well, they also give you an entire album to listen to if you want, and playlists both user generated and auto generated. Okay, so YouTube does that too. Imagine a world we live in without YouTube. It would be vastly different. It's kind of scary how part of our lives it is. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, Dragoon, I've always wondered what, because this is a weird thing for me. I've often said this about the internet, and I find this is probably my own experience, but I always found this kind of interesting. I asked this before too. Do you guys go to websites? I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Do you go and you type in websites? Do you still go to like cracked.com and thisplace.com? Or do you go to Google and Twitter and YouTube, and then from there might be a link that sends you somewhere else? I don't ever go to theverge.com. I go to Twitter, and then I see an article from Verge, and I click the article, and it sends me over there. But I don't type in theverge.com and go and look at articles. And then when I'm there, I don't look at more articles. I read the article that the link sent me to, and then I close the page and I go back to Twitter or Google. Because I look at my Google sort of feed homepage thing. I do look at that. Yeah, do people surf the web anymore, or is it just you have your social media sites, you have maybe Google or whatever your search engine is, and you have YouTube, and then if you find something there that links to somewhere else, you go there. Stay Night is a visual novel. A Fate's whole gimmick is that a bunch of people summon historical and mythical creatures to fight in a tournament to gain a wish. I Google most websites. I stopped surfing the web when I got older. Younger me used to explore the internet because the internet was explorable. I only go to like 3 sites max. Yeah. I intentionally go to a handful of websites, and then anything else that I go to is because I get a link from somewhere else, and I click it, and I go there. And then when I'm on that site, I don't search anything else. Fate is visual novel, not a point and click type thing. Sit down and do nothing but read. Yeah, like visual novel. There are anime adaptations and most of the novels, with some game spin-offs, usually RPGs, but some action games as well. Oh, the character in that tweet is Barguest Fairy Gawain. Hold on. Give me a minute here. Give me a second here. Oh my God, that's not the same thing. I just typed in Barguest, and I got some sort of dog from Forgotten Realm, some sort of like dog, wolf, bat creature thing. Hold on. I gotta type in Fairy Knight Gawain. Here we go. All right, now we're talking. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now we're talking. All right, we're good. I'm gonna leave that page open. Yeah, I got some sort of. I just typed that bar guest in, and it was like some sort of monster. Like, okay, wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Ryan, a rating with a party of 11. What's going on, everybody, from Ryan Stream? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you got some wins. You were playing more F-Zero, right? F-Zero 99. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope you're doing all right, and you're ready for the weekend, and you're going to play some games and have some fun. If you want to hang out with us and play some games and have some fun, you can do that too. Gawain is a knight of Arthurian legend originally. Welcome to Fate. What's the other show that does that? There's another show that does this sort of historical thing. Record. I watched I didn't get to watch the second season. Record of Ragnarok. Did you see this? That's awesome. Did you watch Record of Ragnarok? And search the characters from Record of Ragnarok. It's amazing. Their interpretation of some of these characters. I absolutely love it. I think it's hilarious. Bargaz is a mythical creature, but in true Fate fashion, she's been made into a hot anime woman. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, the record, but do the other ones do that? Record of Lodos War is the one that I remember. And there's a game that I should be playing because the game apparently is incredible. Record of Deedlit Wonderland? Is that what it's called? It's a Metroidvania type game that's apparently incredible. But I think it's on sale too. But I never bothered to pick it up. It's like Record of Deedlit Wonderland or something. I did see Record of Ragnarok, very entertaining. Yeah, not very deep. It is Shadow. It's your standard tournament arc, right? It's just your standard. The heroes are going to fight, or the beings are going to fight each other. But the beings that are there are absurd. Right? they're all like exaggerated versions of real life myths and legends. It's hysterical. Some of the characters that are there. You know who I liked? The dude with the long hair, the samurai guy. The samurai guy with the long gray hair. Oh my god, that guy looked awesome. Like from a visual standpoint, that guy looked incredible. What a cool looking character he was. And he apparently was a character from history. He was like a samurai who never won a battle or something. Kojiro, yeah, the silver hair guy. Kojiro Sasaki, Japanese warrior. Yeah. Oh, he's so awesome looking. Coming soon, Tournament Saga, the animation. I mean, every anime has stuff like that. The OG Baki. I never saw the OG season 1 of Baki, but I have season 2, and I think I still have it. Season 2 is just the tournament arc, but it's so good. That's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite tournament arcs is season 2 of the original like Grappler Baki, I think it was called. I was not supposed to pop in on my walk. You would chat or intro. Well, you can just pay attention. Don't walk into the street or something. Baki is stupid and I can't stop reading it. He's most famous for dueling Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto. Yeah, look at that. Miyamoto Musashi. Okay. Yeah, there's a cool image here of them. There's like a statue somewhere. Yeah, there's a really cool looking statue somewhere in Japan. Oiled up Uncle Silverstream when? Oiled up? I mean, I'll get booted off of Twitch for that one, in which case we'll start talking about YouTube, but oiled up, that'll be on my Fansly, which I don't have, so, so don't search. I've been an anime that's just the tournament arc. I wonder if that's ever been one. I mean, actually, Jerf, Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok, from what I understand, isn't related to anything else, but the show starts with the tournament. Like, there's nothing else. It's just that. I almost finished my walk at this point. I can't talk Baki because I don't know enough about it. The only thing I know about Baki is season 2 of the original show, which I'm pretty sure was the original show. And when they first brought it to Netflix, because there's 2 Netflix shows, right? When they first brought it to Netflix, you know what my problem with the first Netflix show was, and then I guess maybe the second one's going to do it too. Baki has a very unique animation style, right? There's a really unique animation look to Baki. I like a very exaggerated sort of thing. I think it's a bit too much. I look at it and I'm like, I don't know. There's a charm. It's almost like there's a charm when you do it on purpose too much. It's like JoJo. JoJo works fine for being JoJo, but when it starts to, that's probably why I didn't like what little I've seen of season 4. When the outfits got really weird and everything got like, it started to become a parody of itself, in my opinion. The story's probably great. I didn't get far enough in it to understand really what was going on with the story, but when it starts to become so overly exaggerated that it feels like a parody of itself, I'm like, I'm not really vibing with this. Like, if you go back and you watch what I watched, which was the original season 2 of Baki, the tournament thing, that animation style is still there, but it's not as exaggerated. Is that part 5? Wait, I thought part 5 was what was it? Wasn't the Stone Ocean one? It wasn't the Jolene. I guess it was part 5 when the outfits got weird. That's how I identify it. Is I remember seeing pictures of the characters. I'm like, why does everybody look incredibly weird? Jolene was 6. So yeah, I think I'm talking about 5. Like, that's when it got a little bit too silly to me. I tried watching a little bit of it. It's like, this seems ridiculous. It's like a parody of itself. It's ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous to me. And I know that everybody goes back and they look at like Stardust Crusaders. That was season 3, right? They look at some of the early stuff and they say, yeah, that was ridiculous too. But again, one of my biggest things is the outfits. JoJo wore a modified school uniform. Joseph, right, the dad, he wore brown pants and a t-shirt and a tight t-shirt and a hat. Right? They all wore something that Polnareff was probably one of the weirder outfits, other than some of the villains. Like Vanilla Ice had a crazy outfit. But then you look at Darby. Darby wore a button-down shirt with a vest. Right? Like, everybody looked kind of somewhat subdued. Maybe Dio was probably the weirdest one. But then you get to season 5 and they're like ridiculous. This isn't vibing with me. I can't enjoy. It's too distracting. Like, I can't enjoy any of it. I couldn't enjoy it. Yeah, and Dragoon, that's what people always say. Like, they weren't already. No, I don't think that they were. I think that they were a bit strange. I think that they definitely stood out. But if you look at the season 5 outfits versus the season 3 outfits, no, I think that there's clearly a dramatic difference. If you're going to properly get into Fate, the visual novel is the best place to start. I'm so glad it'll be widely, easily available now. Yeah, Fate, visual novels just in general, I've always been curious about, but I wouldn't know where to, like, what I would want to watch out of a visual novel, or read, or play, or thinks Italian fashion is ridiculous. I mean, Jerf, when you watch those fashion shows, and those people walk down those aisles in those crazy clothes, don't you think they look ridiculous? Most people, when they see those fashion shows, most people, I would say, the average person, I think, looks at that and says, what the hell are they wearing? Why do you think Zoolander was so funny? One of the reasons that Zoolander was funny was because as absurd as Zoolander was, it almost feels legitimate. You know, the Derelict collection, where they all dress like they're homeless, like, you know what I mean? They're all bums and they're wearing trash bags and stuff. But does that really seem that far off of actual fashion shows? They all feel that way. Yes, I do think it all looks ridiculous. What is Baki about? Baki's like down-to-earth Goku. Are there shows I love but find hard to recommend? Usually, I always have a hard time recommending most shows, to be completely honest with you. I mean, like Star Wars, for instance, I thought The Bad Batch was really good. I have a hard time recommending that to people. Even something like Clone Wars, I like, but I have a hard time recommending that to people sometimes. But that's more of a Star Wars bias problem. Anime that I like, but I have a hard time. I mean, again, it's tough. Like, I love Laid Back Camp, Yudu Camp, but I have a hard time recommending that to people because I know that that's not really the type of vibe that a lot of people are really into. It's you know, it's the cute girls doing cute things, and you know, the worst thing that happens is they forgot to bring a lighter to light their campfire. Like, those are the kind of conflicts that the show has. So I love that show, but it's hard for me to recommend that to people. Part 4 is the most normal looking in terms of outfits. I'm home. Significantly less delay on Wi-Fi. Okay, if you were given $100,000 to shop in a posh clothing store, how will I dress? $100,000 to shop in a posh clothing store. How would I dress? Stylish suits. Stylish suits. I as much as I might mock crazy fashion, I do think that there's something incredible looking about a nice tailored suit, like a purely like an actual bespoke tailored suit, right? I do think that there's a handsomeness to that can't be matched. Yeah, I think it looks incredible. And what else would I wear? You know what I would have? You know what I've always said, Box High? If I ever had like that kind of money and I was into that sort of thing, sneakers. And not like the sneakerheads, right? Not like I'm going to pay $30,000 for a pair of sneakers. I would just have a lot of different regular off-the-shelf sneakers. Different colors, different styles. I would have a lot of stuff. But I would never be a sneakerhead. You know, oh, we're going to go and here, I need you to verify this pair of sneakers. And then they're flipping them around and they're doing all of this stuff. And I'm sitting there watching. I watched a video one time of somebody, I guess they were verifying a pair of sneakers, or they were tagging or cataloging. Like, I don't even know what the hell it was they were supposed to be doing. All I know was they did a lot of nonsense for about a minute, put a tag on the sneaker and said, you're good to go. And I have no idea what the hell happened. I don't know what, like, they literally, the guy took the shoe. I don't have a shoe with me here. The person took the shoe and they're like, all right, let's check these out. So they open up the box, right? They open up the box and they got the shoes. So the person takes the shoe and they're like, and they're it's like cocktail, right? It's like they're like a fancy bartender. They're doing all this thing. They're spinning around. They actually take the shoe at one point. So this is like where your foot goes, and this is the toes of the shoes. And they go, and then they take right, and then they like they're almost like they're measuring it or something. And it was so weird to me. And then at the end, they put a tag on it, I guess to verify that they were checked out. And then they put it back in the box, and they're like, here you go. And I'm sitting there like, I don't know what the hell he did. I don't understand what he did. Like, would he look at it for 45 seconds and say, yep, that's a sneaker? Like, to this day, I don't understand what happened. So I don't get it. I've sneaker culture, sneakerheads are a group of people that you do whatever it is that makes you happy. But I can sit there, I can honestly tell you, I don't understand it. I don't understand the extreme phenomena that comes with sneakers. I think sneakers look cool. I think they look great. But the concept of wanting one and then you don't wear them, right? Or you've got a wall, like, it's so strange to me. It's such a weird thing to me. The art of appraising anything can be quite interesting when you know what to look for. And here's the problem, KH. I would understand that it was appraising if he gave him a price at the end. But he didn't. When I say that he tagged it, when I say that at the end of it all he tagged it, it looked almost like one of those tags that are on clothes in the store so you don't steal them. Those big plastic tags. It looked like that. He didn't give him a price. He didn't go through and say, yeah, all right, we can do 1,000 for these. Nothing happened at the end of it. That's why the tag, I swear the tag was just to verify that somebody looked at the sneakers. But there was nothing there, unless that's what it was. Unless it was like a sneaker, because there were a lot of other people in the background. Unless it was a sneaker convention and they were making sure that he didn't steal the sneakers, like he was coming in with them. So he wanted to make sure maybe they have to tag them a certain way. But then if that's the case, just tag the sneakers and go. What the hell did you do all of that other stuff for? I don't understand any of it. And again, more power to you. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. There's nothing wrong with that. There are lots of fandoms and activities out there that, from a personal standpoint, I don't understand the appeal of it. But I would argue that most activities I can see some value in it, or I can at least see other people seeing some value in it. And sneakers, for the most part, I do kind of see that. I see that it's a cool thing, right? It's a cool fashion item. It's no different than liking other shoes or dresses or handbags or purses or anything. I like backpacks. Backpacks is that's probably my other thing is that if I were like loaded and I wanted to have that lifestyle, I would have a lot of backpacks. I think backpacks are always really cool. Sneaker conventions are a thing. Sneaker conventions are a thing. And they are big money. They're, honestly, it sounds wild, Bobo, but there are video game conventions. There are toy conventions. There are conventions for trains and guns, because I live in America. There is a convention for anything that is a collectible. Yeah, it rotates 360 degrees. Yep, these are fake. I never like, these are my $10,000 sneakers I only wear for 5 minutes at a time, not to diminish the value. Yeah, I don't know, man. A nice tailored suit could look incredible. Look at some of the suits in John Wick and Kingsman. You can't tell me. Yeah, a nice bespoke tailored suit is incredible. I do think that it does so much for people. Yeah, I don't see any different from collecting games and figures to stand on the shelf. And yeah, and Stone, and I think that's the thing. When I sold my games, that was sort of part of it. Is that my games just sort of sat there. If I wanted to play them, I had other ways to play them. But games, I still, Stone. Even though I appreciate like the fact that a lot of video games, you know, when you buy retro games, they're just going to sit on the shelf. They're not going to do anything. I still think it's weird when you take a video game apart and then you put it in a case. I think people who have like the NES tournament cartridge and then they have it all separated and they've got the board and everything and they've got it in a big acrylic case where you can't play it. Even though I would probably never play that cartridge, I still think it's strange. My games are on the shelf and I barely ever touch most of them. But I know that if I wanted to, I can. I can't. Why can't people just have a pet rock collection? No, because the rocks would be thousands of dollars. Actually, Sean, let's be honest here. If I had a pet rock collection, it would just be different chunks of obsidian because obsidian is the best rock. Sneaker convention stream when? Oh, I have no idea. Favorite go-to food? Like easy to make at home? Because favorite go-to food is pizza. Easy to make at home? I used to say cereal. I used to be cereal. Like, if I'm going to make it, it's probably just going to be like a piece of chicken. It's probably just going to be some chicken. Like a chicken breast. Chicken breast is easy to do, especially if I do some rice, right? I put rice in the rice cooker. But yeah, a chicken breast. I usually just eat a chicken breast. But then I can make it a bunch of different ways, so that always makes me kind of happy. Yeah, that's an easy food for me. Go-to food is probably just pizza. Are there conventions for pet rocks? I don't know. Gold. I would imagine there's a geology convention that might suffice. Certain shoes can be worth. Yeah, I mean shoes are worth ridiculous amounts of money. Sneakers, and again, they're worth that much because people say they're worth that much. But yeah, shoes can be ridiculously expensive. Remember when they released in 2015? They released the I think they were Reeboks. The Back to the Future shoes. They released the sneakers that Marty wore in Back to the Future in the future. The ones with the automatic laces and stuff. But I don't remember if they had automatic laces. But they had the light ups and everything. They had the lights on them and stuff. They went for like $25,000. It was insane. They sold fast, and then they were selling on the aftermarket for $25,000 or something. It was insane. Someone who used to assist a photographer. I hate high fashion. Yeah, high fashion is just impractical. It's impractical. But, you know, sometimes it looks cool. Kazuya Mishima is a sneakerhead canonically. And there's a guy with a bit of fashion sense, right? We always see Kazuya, and he's got a nice suit on. He's got the big coat, right? Because Kazuya is always in good shape. He's right from a dress standpoint. Weirdest convention ever made in U.S. Yelling Screeching Convention. Definitely haven't heard of that before. Baked beans. We can trust someone with a pet rock collection. Sounds like someone is going to blame animal control when they start stoning people. Michael Bay presents the convention. I don't know, Greg. I'm partial to basalt. We can both agree that a shale is kind of flaky. Were they Nike? I thought they might have been Reebok. Were they Nike? Yeah, it was insane. They were like 25 grand. Yeah, sneakers, again, it's like most things. There's always some expensive version of something. High fashion designer pieces aren't made to be worn most of the time. They're display pieces, like a painting or something. You know where there's one place where I think that all looks good. Not the Oscars. Everybody says like the Oscars, right? They come down in their crazy dresses and stuff. Is it the Met? Is it the Met Gala? The one at the Metropolitan place? Right? Metropolitan, whatever. The Met Gala. They always have these elaborate art piece clothes. But I like it because it's an art gallery. So it makes sense for them to do that. I think that there it looks kind of cool. But other than that, some of the crazy stuff that you would see every once in a while at the Oscars, I'm like, what are you doing there? I definitely wouldn't be a fun celebrity. You know who? Who's my celebrity fashion hero for one specific reason? I don't know if he still does it anymore. Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson used to show up to all of those events barefoot. He always had a suit on, but then he would be barefoot. He didn't like shoes, and neither do I. So, like, I don't like wearing them. I don't like the way my feet wear when I have to wear shoes for a long period of time, especially when I have to wear like nice fancy shoes, because nice fancy shoes are cut terribly for your feet. So he would go to those events. He was famous for it. He was well known for it. That he would go and he would be barefoot. And I always thought, yeah, that would be me. I'd go to those events and I would be known for being barefoot. Take a judge. Take a judge. The caboose to be spotless. The tails to be shiny and sleek, not dirty or wet. Never forget. What's this? Never forget the Lady Gaga meat dress. And I don't think that was the Met Gala, wasn't it? Wasn't the meat dress the Oscars or something? I don't think that was I don't think that was the Met Gala. That's what made Lady Gaga famous in a way, other than the music. But she always wore that kind of crazy stuff. But it was always at these weird things. It was always at normal things. And that's the thing. If she did that at the Met Gala, they would have noticed her and they would have said, "Oh, okay, she's a weird one, but there it is. This is what we're all about here." But she was like, right? It wasn't the Grammys. It was the Grammys. The meat dress was the Grammys, I think. Oh, maybe she wore it there because she figured it's the Grammys, so no one was going to go anyway. That's probably what happened. No, wait. Jeff was saying it was the 2010 MTV Awards. I got two people, so I got two Grammys and one MTV Awards. What I love most about this useless event is a lot of the rich folks normally just wear extremely comfortable, regular-looking clothes. They only wear that crazy crap to special events. Yeah, and that's probably, Sean, I think that's why I'd be so boring. I think I would do the same thing there. I'd be the guy that shows up in a really, really nice t-shirt and nice pants and bare feet. And you know what I would do? I would wear like a graphic t-shirt like I always wear, and then the sport jacket blazer over it. And then pants and barefoot. That's how I would go to those events. See you doing funny tea. Geez, thanks, Twitch. Oh man. Oh, double checked. Oh, it was the 2010 MTV VMAs. Oh, it was the VMAs. That makes a bit more sense. Would I have a mullet as well? Business in the front, always having that party in the back. No, I wouldn't have a mullet. Mullets are what they are, but they're definitely not for me. I'd have my long hair. I love my long hair, so for as long as I can have it. Yeah, that's all I would do. I wouldn't do anything like, oh my god, Greg, who are you wearing? Shark Robot, right? Who's the Shark Robot used to do t-shirts? What are some of the other like t-shirt graphic designers now? Some of the famous ones. Not famous, but yeah, it would be like, oh yeah, I got my t-shirts from Shark Robot. They're 2 for $30. Not going all MacGyver on us. Would I go? What we go? What? Oh, with the mullet? No. I couldn't go. I couldn't go MacGyver. What? Wasn't a Shark Robot? There was a t-shirt company that used to be at conventions, and I thought they were Shark. I thought they were Shark Robot. Do fans ask politely to touch your hair? No, I've never had any. Well, I've never had. I had somebody do that once when I was in high school, but my hair was different in high school. Some girl wanted to touch my hair because she thought it looked soft. No, I never had anybody like, can I stroke your hair? I'd be a little like, it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, I never had anybody do that. Not with my long hair. Like I said, one time in high school, I had a random girl that wanted to, because my hair looked soft. Because I used to brush my hair backwards. I mean, when I started the stream, I used to brush my hair backwards. But I would also keep my hair a little bit longer. So it was kind of poofy. It was still brushed back, but it was like a brushed back poof. So this one girl wanted to touch my hair. She's like, excuse me, can I touch your hair? It looks soft. So she like, I said okay. So she kind of like did this. And that was it. Like, that's all it was. But I've been at a company on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, it was T something. T. Oh my God. T, right? Hold on. T-shirt company. It's gonna be like Hanes. Graphic T-shirt. Graphic T-shirt company. There's Custom Ink, T Public, Threadless, Redbubble, Graphic Tees, W Graphics, Solid Threads, The Graphic Tee, Threadless, designed by humans. If the one I'm thinking of is even still around, hey, part time. Remember they used to advertise. They used to advertise on social media, and they would have these flash sale shirts. You'd have like 2 days, whatever, and whenever they had a design, you'd have like 2 days to order the design, and then they'd be gone. But I don't remember what the hell they were called. T-shirt company website? I don't know. T Fury? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing them wherever they were. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and randomly remember it. Yeah. Yeah, it was I was trying to think of t-shirt like companies. Shark Robot was a sales distributor, but I guess they made their designs too. If I can get away with it, I'd be wearing shorts, a plain t-shirt, and sandals with socks because I'm kind of anti-fashionable. I just want to be I just want to be comfortable. See, the thing is, Sean, I know that I can be comfortable and still look fashionably decent. Thunder Lips. But yeah, as far as like fashion trends and stuff, I don't care. I don't really care what the fashion trends are. Loose fitting, comfortable shorts, like the shorts that I wear to the gym, in a bunch of different colors, and maybe a couple different like styles of design, maybe a little something flashy on them. A combination of great. You know what the thing drives me crazy. We're gonna get started at the game here in a second. You know what drives me the craziest? So for the gym, I wear moisture wicking t-shirts. Hang on. So the Yeti, that's one. Tarvold, the Yeti, that's the other one that I was trying to think of. Yeti, that's what I was trying to think of. The Yeti, that's it. Thank you, Tarvold. Yeah, having your entire wardrobe be purely Yeti tees isn't fashionable now. It is for me. Trios, thank you so much in the home with a tier 1 sub. Subscribe for 57 months. I come in sub and first word I hear is moist. Trying to make a t-shirt. No. So this is what I wear most of the time. Hold on. This was the shirt that I was wearing earlier today. I changed into this because I'm gonna explain in a second. Where the hell's the front? There. So this is what I wear most of the time. Right? Plain t-shirt. Sometimes they have little pockets in the front. Sometimes they don't. The reason why these t-shirts, they're basically athletic wear. I get them from Walmart, and if I can find another place, they'll have some cheap ones. I'll get them there. These are moisture wicking. So what happens is when you sweat on them, the sweat dries up relatively quickly. I come back, like I'll come home on a hot day or after the gym or something, and it'll be all drenched in, I know it's gross, but it'll be drenched in sweat. And then I'll take it off and I'll put it down, and maybe 20 minutes later it's dry, like bone dry. As long as I leave it out to dry, it'll be bone dry. This shirt, this is what I normally like to wear, which is, graphic tees, silly designs and logos and stuff. But they don't make shirts like this that I've ever found, but the moisture wicking fabric. So if I was out on a sweaty day, if I was out on a hot day, or if I worked out in this shirt and it got really sweaty, it would be an hour before it was dry. And I'd have to put it somewhere to dry. Like the fabric is not designed to wick moisture away. I guess that's the word for it. It's not designed to do that. So I don't like wearing these, especially in the summertime, because they're not really comfortable. And I don't wear these to the gym at all because it would be very uncomfortable. So yeah, that's my only problem is that I if I had money, I would if I made a t-shirt, for instance, I would make a graphic tee that was moisture wicking fabric so that you could wear it while you're being active. Because all the t-shirts that I own that are like this, they're not made with activity in mind. They're made because they look cool. I think they look cool. White shirt and jeans. See, I don't do the white shirt thing because white shirts, once white shirts get a little bit dirty, it's all over for them. There's one company that does t-shirts and other merch for almost all the YouTubers, but by God, I can't remember the name. Elgato does stuff, but I don't know if they do clothes. If you're thinking about Elgato, yeah, definitely can't wear them when you play Rocket League. That's my entire life. Their designs this past year have been kind of mid. Tarvold? Congrats, by the way, Tarvold, on the finishing up of that season, of the show. Is the Yeti the one that used to do these sort of flash design sales where you had 24 hours or 48 hours to order that shirt because they were only going to make them to order, and then you missed the cutoff, so. Was that the Yeti that used to do that? That's okay. So they still do. So that's who I was thinking of. That's definitely who I was thinking of. I love VGTs because as a kid, a teen, there were barely any at all. They were incredibly rare, and even then, it was mostly Mario and Pokemon. Well, my problem now, Tarvold, is I walk by the kids section when I'm at a Target or something, and I see the kids' clothes, and I see that they've got like cool designs, and I'm like, come on, man, could you make that in an adult size, please? That's a cool looking shirt. That's a cool looking Sonic design. I would like a 2X, please. Yeah, like dry fit, part-time, like dry fit. It's like a you know what they're made for part-time, the way they're advertised when you go to Walmart and you see them? They're with like work clothes stuff. They're always with the heavy jeans. They're designed to, the overalls. I guess they're sold as you can work outside while you wear these shirts and they're good for you. And then they're also sold with some of the athletic wear. But they're never sold as just fashion. They're never sold as, oh, what a nice looking shirt. You see my nips through the white shirt, kind of whack. Do you remember Pixel Empire? Are they not around anymore? Only use white tees. Yeah, I only used white tees as undershirts. I actually stopped doing that like 2 years ago. I stopped wearing undershirts. It just got too hot in the summer. And then by the winter, I thought, it's fine. Plus, again, because I go to the gym now, I usually wear athletic shirts. So the white shirts just became a hindrance. 50% of them are Garfield now. I thought y'all were talking about the Yeti cup. Those Yeti cups are way too expensive. Are you familiar with the brand Ariat? No. Display sponsors a lot of YouTubers, but they don't make any clothes. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, Elgato. You're saying clothes? That is sponsoring YouTubers that they make clothes? Holy mucky gunk, I'm sweaty. Yeah, see? Now, if you had a moisture-wicking t-shirt, that sweat would be gone in no time. Ariat is like a country brand. Ariat. I'm really messing up my Google feed here. Oh, my God. I typed in Ariat. You want to know what the first thing was? I want you to guess. You can't... I want you to do it. Actually, I want you to do it. I want you to type in Google Ariat, Ariat, right? I want you to tell me what the first product is that comes up. Let's see. Let's play a game. Type in Ariat in Google and tell me what the first product is that shows up. Specifically. Not just boots. Because boots is the correct answer. I want you to tell me specifically, what is the first boot that popped up when you typed that? I don't know why this is the first boot that typed up. Men's Booker Ultra. That's not one of my... I have 3 boots. I have 3 boots on my screen right now. Ariat women's Casanova Western boots in hot, let me see, in hot pink suede leather. Not hot pink suede leather. There isn't a single thing about this that should be, that has anything to do with me. I have no idea why this is the first product that came up. It's a tall, pink boot. Yeah, results will vary. Hey, Dragon, and that's my point. Results will vary based on your search histories for some reason. What about my search history puts that there? They're not even my size. They're not even my size. What if I refresh? I wonder if I refresh. Will I get something different? Now I'm getting men's sport black wide square toe Western. Okay. So that's a bit more stable, right? You're revealing your foot fetish. I don't even have a shoe fetish. I've never been that's never been a thing for me. The foot fetish thing, that's never been a thing for me. I'm like, everybody knows what my fetish is. All right. Yeah, it ain't for me either. Give me 1 second here. Let me. Was this Margot Robbie fan? All right. Tarantino presents Uncle Silver's Feet. No way. You gotta pay for that. It's that lady from Fate. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Daisy 24/7. No, Daisy's just a character that I really like. Daisy, to be fair to Daisy, as much as I like her, I will admit that my enjoyment of Daisy as a character is very, and that's because of her lack of involvement in a lot of the series, or in the franchise in general, or video games in general. A lot of what I like about Daisy is stuff that we've kind of made up, right? These head canons that we made up where she's super sporty and she's kind of strong, and right, that's, a lot of that stuff is not technically canon about Daisy. We've just all kind of accepted that's the way she is. I remember Moon Boots. I do remember Moon Boots. Moon Boots, I saw a pair a couple of years ago, because I remember thinking, damn, people are still wearing those. And they were literally called Moon Boots. They were, for anybody that's never seen them before, it is exactly what you think it is. They look like straight up astronaut boots. They were big, giant, puffy boots. They looked exactly like that. My fetish is buff cat girls. Cat girls? Yeah, yet he never watched Outlaw Star. Well, cat girls, yeah, I'm not against that, but I think buff is the more important part. They were my, yeah, I always wanted them. They were my Hulk hands. Part-time. Like Uggs, but bigger. Can you still, I mean, I'm 100% sure you can still buy them. Let's see. Images? Yeah, they're still around. They're still around. Moon boots. Hang on. I'm gonna ruin my thingy. There you go. Copy. Not top of the hour. It's just every 20 minutes or so. It's just every 20 minutes. I can't change that. Unfortunately, I can't turn it off. Yeah, I do. Oh well, Rag is talking. They can't even hear me. I'll explain that again. Among conservative government's complaints about receiving ads, the Google Ads actually self-reports or potentially completely coincidental based on apparent inaccuracy of the what? Are the conservative government's complaints? Oh, I have no idea. I'm kind of lost on that one, Flash. Imagine losing the Olympics. Imagine losing at the Olympics because you're packing. Oh no! I mean, even if you lose, you win, right? Still doing better than many of us. Oh no! What in the Sonic is that shoe? If these confuse you, don't worry. You don't need to. Yeah, I mean, he's So are we discussing knee-high socks? Now we were discussing moon boots. If you go to the chat, you can see the boots that I was talking about there. Yeah, I've seen those before. They're kind of crazy. It's kind of wild to see them. But yeah, you might. Yeah, you're Flash. You're not entirely wrong there. You're not entirely wrong there. That's kind of funny. That's funny. Let me take moon boots off of my thingy here. 1 second. Do that. Okay. You give this to like Amy or yeah, they're like video game character boots. The Pac-Man boots. Remember the Pac-Man boots that popped up what, like a year or two ago? Kind of reminds me of those. All right. So let's change this over. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Astro Boy type beat. What's this? Don't jump this thing. Oh, I mean, it's not. Listen, to be fair, it is the guy's fault. It is the guy's fault. I mean, it's called it's pole vaulting singular. It's his fault for bringing 2. All right, that's not really fair. That's not fair to anybody else. That's not fair. One thing I will say about that sport, though, I think I've said this before, pole vaulting. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody actually do that successfully. I've seen videos of it, right? Like where you already knew they were going to do it. I feel like I've never watched the Olympics and seen anybody clear a significant height. Every time I seen people do that event when I was watching the Olympics, they did it like they would clear it well over, right? They would it would be like, oh, they very easily, they were 2 feet above the thing. They were fine. Whenever it was close, they would always miss. I feel like I always saw them miss. It's such a weird sport. You know what I think pole vaulting should be? I don't think it should be height. I think pole vaulting would have more of a standard significance, like a survival significance. When you look at some of the events, like running and jumping and lifting and stuff, those feel like survival things. Those feel like things that if you were out in the wild, you would need to be better at those things. So it would be natural for you to want to be better at those things. Pole vaulting, I think, should be more significant if it was distance. if there was like you run and you put the stick in and you go and you slingshot so that you could slingshot how far you could go out, I think pole vaulting would be a fire sport and I would love to try it. I think that would be awesome to try pole vaulting for distance. Distance vaulting. Pole distance vaulting. I don't know. We'll come up with a name for it. Oh my god, I would love to try that. Yeah, it's just a long. Whoa, no. Gold. Long jump with extra steps. That's called the triple jump. The triple jump is literally the long jump with extra steps. 2 extra steps, if I may be specific. You ever see the pole vaulter at a pole snap and I've seen the poles snap. I saw one where the guy, the person came down. I think it was a guy, and they came down with the pole on like their junk. Right, the pole stood up so that it came down, and it was like it hit their junk. I've seen the snap one though. I've seen that a couple of times. Tennessee, the happy-go-lucky Mario Kart. Great. After just coming from running Call of Cthulhu and almost killing my players because the dice said "screw you, players." We have some of the people here that I wanted to talk to. So we let's get to racing, and then I want to talk about some of this stuff. I want to talk about the Discord D&D stuff. I want to know if you can give me an idea on how to get that started. Olympics needs a blood sport. Olympics needs a blood sport? I mean, you have that would just be like elaborate martial arts. I feel like you would just bump the martial arts out. Friends, create room. We'll do standard racing for a little while, and then we'll probably switch over to the battles and stuff. Wait, what? No? Yes. Oh. Usually defaults on no. Let's go Baby Daisy. Let's go Baby Daisy. I never played Baby Daisy. You role play a 5 Call of Duty. Hey D. I need to see room. Burger King World Records. That's it. BKWRS. Burger King World Records. That's the code. Oh, the issue is a lot more dangerous. I used to pole vault in high school, and we had people try that. It didn't end well. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a dangerous sport. I mean, a lot of them are kind of dangerous sports. I feel like you can hurt yourself badly if you're terrible at hurdle jumping. Right? You jump over a hurdle, your leg gets caught up, you fall flat on your face because your hands get caught up. Like I feel like even that's kind of. I mean, definitely not as dangerous as pole vaulting. Call of Cthulhu sounds like an interesting title for a COD game. Might as well join instead of going to bed. It's a Mario Kart practice. Think Heaven's Arena from HX, what is that? H times H is more accurate. Wait, H times H? Hunter. I still feel like such a wasted opportunity that they doubled the base courses list, but did nothing with the battle mode. They could have given it some. The weird thing about the battle mode, I feel like, is the battle mode doesn't really get a lot of attention. We got a few people, so we'll get going here. 150cc. Hard comp. We'll start normal. We'll do normal. Discord D&D. I think it's just Discord Roll20. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I wanted to know. I was waiting for a couple people because I know Lilac plays, obviously. I know Dragoon's involved in it a little bit. I was gonna ask about it. I was gonna ask about what it takes to get involved in that. Like what it would take to understand what I would need to do on Discord, because I was talking about this earlier. I just don't do a lot on Discord. So somebody said that it was a Discord activity, but I don't know what that means. I don't know where to go for that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I need a Roll20 account, I guess, and then I'll integrate my Discord to it, I guess, is how that works. Can I integrate sub chat into that so then more interaction with the D&D stuff would be sub locked, which I don't like doing, but the poles are designed to shoot you up, so when you have them and throw you forward, you lose control over the angle at launch. People have cracked their skulls trying to land a long pole jump. So yeah, so what if you did like pole diving? Dragoon, pole diving. You run and you do the pole, but then instead of trying to get height, you're trying to get distance, but it also involves you diving into the water. And then that's how they judge distance. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Wrong button. All right, I got to remember how to play. Pole diving. Time to lock in. Oh! Oh, you bastard! It's right off the edge. Oh, you jerk. That was calculated. He did that. That felt personal. Oh my God, that was so personal. Oh, brother, really? I lost everything. Wow. I lost every one of my items. How about that? The time to lock in immediately falls. Yes. Oh! You! What? This game is kind of screwing me over right now, huh? Oh, no! Oh, no! No, I lost it all. Oh, no! What the hell is a blue shell going to do for me here? What, am I going to shoot myself? It's because it's a downer, throw you forward. What's it? It doesn't throw you forward. It tends to throw you sideways if you're lucky. If you can control that, that would be neat. I mean, we're talking about a sport. Isn't that true for any sport? Right? You can get hit. If you get hit with a 100-mile-an-hour baseball, you would get hurt. But baseball players are designed to be able to see that and then hit it. So I think that's why I think any sport's kind of dangerous if you're doing it wrong. Baby character. Yeah, because she's small, that's why. So the speed strat to just hit every tiny ramp on the way? I think so, because it cuts you corners and stuff. I don't know. I mean, speed strat. I never really watched somebody, world record level racing of Mario Kart. I've never seen anybody like really hardcore do it. Hey, my course. Yeah. The issue pole off specifically isn't the tool is designed. The tool isn't designed to do that. This is from personal experience and people and watching people try. But that's what I mean. I mean, if you had a version of the sport that was, what if you had a pole that was designed to spring that way or to launch it that way? Or what if you just do it a certain way, like a pole? If you pole vaulted, for instance, like even if you use the regular poles that you use. Because, yeah, you're right. They are designed to, like, spring straight up. What if you had a more rigid pole that when you used it, you would teeter forward rather than the pole bending as much? I don't know. I feel like there's an answer there. Whoa! Oh, my God. That was kind of cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. Meow. Oh, I hit you. No, hit the thing. Oh, come on. I don't get an item from there at all. Come on. Ow. Plenty of summoning salt videos on Mario Kart. Yeah, I've never watched this is the optimal way to play Mario Kart. These are all the strats to get through the level. Are you killing me? You're killing me here. No! No! don't know. I kind of like this. I kind of like this pole diving idea. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Oh, come on. Just as I got on the dirt, they stole my mushrooms. Oh, I'm getting killed here. Are baby characters harder to steer? It doesn't really feel like it's harder to steer. Oh, brother. Wait, it's not. This ain't the day. Did you see that? I hit the button for the bullet, but I got zapped by lightning before it can go off. Just for the love of God, hit the bullet. I still got fourth. Communication error, no. The issue is the design of the tool. You could make one to take much more R&D and testing, as well as safety risk. No one wants to take. No, but also never say never. I mean, yeah, but again, that's true for anything. That's true for any. You think the person who first designed the poles that we use today for pole vaulting they were safe? They have a bunch of safety precautions. This course specifically a bad try. Somebody was asking like baby. No, the thing I noticed about playing a baby character is that when I get bumped or like everything hits me worse. I get bumped a little bit, and normally I get bumped, and now I get thrown off the side. What do you think is the best Mario Kart? For the amount of stuff, this one. For the game itself, I do like Wii, but I'm kind of biased towards Wii because Wii had the bullet bike. And I love the bullet bike. God, I love the bullet bike. Yeah, Wii is horrendously unbalanced. It's so good. It's so much fun. Yeah, we have those safety precautions because we have a reason to have them. Yeah, pole catapulting is probably a good way to put that. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. No. No. Oh, did that fire backwards? I didn't mean for that to fire backwards. Woo! I got two. I got two with that one, I think. Oh, hang on to it. Hang on to it. Hang on. No. Oh, no. Bounce! Get him! Yes! No! Oh, damn it! You took my... I was using that. Literally using that. No, no! Ah, why did that stop? Okay. No. Oh, come on. Really? Ugh. You're going so slow even with the golden. I think I like the Mario Kart games that have glitches and fun shortcuts. No, my clean sweep. Yeah, the Wii one was so unbalanced. It was so much fun. I loved it. And Dragoon, the last thing I'll say about the pole, my pole launching, right? Pole diving. If you think it's a silly sport, there's Olympic trampoline jumping. that's still my go-to. And won King League easily after doing laundry. Why can't I be this good on stream? Streamers curse, Ryan. Streamers curse. You know how it is. Oh, so that's what I did because I'm even worse at the game than before. Well, you said you took a break, right? You said you took a long break. Not to mention we got a lot of people here that are really good at the game. Don't never forget that. Whenever you come here for Mario Kart, we always have a bunch of people here that are actually really good at it. Don't let me fool you. I'm 26. Do you think I can still go pro? I mean, yeah. I honestly, part-time, I don't think your age has anything to do with it. If you're good enough to play against them, then you're good enough to be there. I wonder that. I wonder, like, if I ever got, like, I wonder how wild it would be if I ever got really good at a game to that point. You know, imagine if I was imagine if I became a Fortnite champion. It's like, oh man, he's gonna be there. He's 46 years old. Oh, come on. Oh, ooh, that was a close one. Oh my God. Whoa. 30 ain't old. Stop it. Ah. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. I'm stinking it up today. All right, just do that before I get zapped with lightning or something. Oh my God! Come on. No! Oh, I needed items. Oh, I got an itch on my face. An itch. Oh, my chin was itchy. Oh, good. That made me get an item. Go, go, go. That's it. A green shell. Oh, my dealing to IRL matters. Yesterday, I cleared the biggest hurdle I got. A housing loan from the bank. Now I just have to sign the lease mid-August. I'll be a homeowner getting the keys in October. Oh, congratulations, Trios. Now I have a place to stay. Congratulations. Y'all see Mario Kart 9 coming out anytime soon? No. Not anytime soon. And you know what? Even with the Switch 2, I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. I don't think that there needs to be. I don't think it needs to come out anytime soon. I'm happy with Mario. For all the pissing and moaning about Mario Kart the way it is, I'm happy with it. I'm fine. We'll do another one like that. I almost saw my green shell at an important moment. Yeah, I don't think we'll see it. I see Kart 9 as a launch window game for Switch 2. They need it. See, and again, and this is going back into the same stuff we were talking about yesterday, and we've talked about plenty of times before. I just don't see the need. I can see the benefit of it, but I don't see it as a need. I don't think there's any I don't think there's going to be any urgency. I don't think that there's going to be any urgency to transfer everybody over to the Switch 2 because I think they're still going to sell Switch 1s. I think the Switch 1 is going to be a seller for a while. I think they're going to lower the price on it, and it's going to bring in a whole new group of people. So I think they're more likely to leave some stuff on the Switch 1 so that it's still appealing for people to buy it. So I don't really see the urgency of putting it on the Switch 2. As far as launch window goes, I'd say within the first year, maybe 2 years. I think within the first 2 years of the Switch 2, I do think you do Mario Kart again. Because remember, I also think that the system's going to be backwards compatible. So you're going to buy a Switch 2 and you're still going to be able to play Mario Kart. Even if they do like a Mario Kart Deluxe, right? Deluxe Plus. But yeah, I think as far as a new Mario Kart, I'd say within 2 years. But I don't think it has to be launch day. I don't even think it particularly has to be launch window. Launch year. But yeah, whenever I think of it needs it, I think it's because it needs the games to push the system, and I don't think you're going to have to sell people on the Switch 2. I think the Switch 1 was good enough that people are going to say, yeah, I love the Switch 1, I'm going to buy the Switch 2. I know I am, right? The Switch, like this Switch here, I kind of needed to be sold on it. After the Wii U, I remember seeing the video and thinking, yeah, this actually does look awesome. But there was still a part of me that said, I'm going to need to see it. I'm going to need to see how it works. The only reason I got one day one was because Beth paid for it. Beth had it all done at GameStop. Like, I didn't know. We went to the mall, and she made up a reason to go to the mall and then I picked it up there. I've never done that little piano section on the black keys part. That was hysterical. Oh, no. Oh, my. What's up with the stars? Am I doing that badly? I mean, yes, but... Why? Why? I'm sad that my Wii... I saw that. I saw that your... What was it? The gamepad? Why am I getting all these stars? Did we set something differently? Hi, you know what's crazy? I have had 6 stars. And I am still in 10th place. And this bullet is like cheating. I shouldn't have used that there. Ultimate Mario Kart 8 and Knuckles. I think Mario Kart is shocking in general, so my expectations for a new one is okay. Be slapped in the face that they didn't have backwards compatibility. Yeah, I think backwards compatibility is just something that everybody's kind of expecting. I'm just leaving the door open for it not to be there, but I 100% expect it to have backwards compatibility, which means that if you buy a new Switch 2 and you want to play Mario Kart, the Mario Kart is still there. And the Mario Kart that you buy, that's why I question whether or not they would do a Deluxe Plus, so that, or like a Deluxe Bundle. You know, buy the Switch 2, and then for $60, you can get Mario Kart 8 with all of the DLC. Not, what is that, 96 courses? I think that would be worth it. I think there's a lot of value there for a player. And you don't need, especially if you do a performance patch, right? Grass patch. Hey, my level again. You do a performance patch where it improves everything and maybe not ups the frame rate, but at least, I mean, Mario Kart's pretty stable as far as its frame rate anyway. So, but I think you could do a performance patch and stuff, and I think you would get a really viable game out of it. How many postfix can you add to Mario Kart 8? I think you only need Deluxe Plus. Yeah, Mario Kart Deluxe Plus would anger so many Nintendo tubers. I welcome it. I absolutely do. As weird as it sounds, I think the frustration that everybody has over Mario Kart 8 is one of the things that I look at and I think I love that people hate that so much. Yeah, like a 4K. You do like a 4K patch or something. I think people would be fine with that. Whoa. Come on. Ow. Oh, wait, there's a shortcut right there. Get it! Get away. Oh, you were sitting there and it took my item. Ow. So speculation of how much more powerful the Switch 2 would be compared to the Switch 1. I think it'd be enough. Like if Nintendo used fairly recent engines that Sony and Microsoft use. I still say it'd be interesting to see what Nintendo would do if they had a system as powerful as one of those other systems, but I don't particularly need it. Everybody's so mean today. Is Nintendo one of the companies that's still standing since consoles became a thing? Yeah, I think they're the last ones. Since the dawn of consoles, right? Magnavox, Odyssey, Atari, they're not really, well, Magnavox, I should say. I mean, the companies are still around, I think, but they don't do that stuff anymore. But there's no Magnavox, Odyssey, or anything. None of the Bally systems, none of those systems are still around. And I'm going from the US market. Sega doesn't make consoles anymore. You know, then it was Nintendo. By the time Sony rolled around, it was later, so that's not really the beginning anymore. Nintendo's one of the last OGs. Nintendo is the only OG. Did the Master System come out before the Master System? I believe came out before the NES, right? That was the Mark III, the Sega Mark III. Nintendo has the industry on lockdown. I mean, they're the one that everybody pays attention to. That's always been the case for a long time. They're not the. I mean, they're the top as far as money, especially right now. But the thing with Nintendo is they're not devoid of error, right? They're definitely not a can do no wrong company. They've done plenty of wrong, both from a moral standpoint and from a console creation standpoint. They've definitely had some missteps, but their successes far outweigh any of that. And they learn. That's the thing about Nintendo, is that Nintendo is notorious for learning from their mistakes. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to use that. Yeah, the first party stuff, like Rag. I think it was you, Rag, that made a comment about like my phone makes better games runs games better than the Switch. Yeah, but your phone's first-party games suck compared to Nintendo's. That's the problem. Is that the technology? I mean, bear in mind your phone is probably newer than 8 years old, so your phone is also going to be newer technology. But your phone also costs a lot more. That's the thing, is if people aren't aware of the value of their phones, because you pay a little bit a month. You don't actually buy a phone. You know, if you paid for a phone flat out, it'd probably be $600 to $1,000. So right off the bat, it's a more expensive piece of technology. But it's also newer. You know, every couple of years you get a new phone. If I'm on a day one Switch, so this is the same Switch I've had for 8 years or 7 years. Right? 2017? 7 years. 7 years. It takes us complaining on Twitter for them to learn. This game is cheeks. I know, it does slap, doesn't it? Oh, it's so good. Nintendo learned from their mistakes but can't fix their online situation. What do you mean fix their online situation? Windows 98 works fine. So you ever think of upgrading to the OLED model? Yes, I have. I have considered it. It is an expense that I don't particularly need to expend. There has been a little bit of gun shyness in the sense of, what if I buy it and then they announce the Switch 2? Right? And that's been the concern for well over a year. But it's just an expense that I don't particularly need. I mostly play on TV. I do play when I take my system to work, but I've been taking my PSP a little bit more, so it's not really too much of an issue. Yeah, I have considered it. It's just I'd be more likely to buy an OLED TV than an OLED Switch if I was going to buy an OLED device. But yeah, then there is that fear. There is that fear that I'm going to pay for an OLED Switch if I save up the money. And then I finally get an OLED Switch. And then they say, oh, the Switch 2 is coming out. Like, oh, God damn it. Plus, there's a couple other things. I mean, if I'm going to save up that much money, there's a couple other things that I have to get. I want to get some stuff for the stream. I need a new mixer. I need a new microphone. Or I want to get a new mic. Well, I kind of need a new microphone, but... Yeah, it's just not an expense that's worth me shelling out right now, and it hasn't been. I also do want to get a Quest 3 at some point. I've been wanting to get back into VR a little bit, so I've been kind of curious about the Quest 3. Whoa! Don't hit me, Star! Oh, no! Oh, my God. I'm in 11th place! I got a CPU player in front of me. Meow. Oh, did somebody just hit lightning? Oh, no! Oh, I hate when it does that. Whoa! Woo! That's bad. Oh, I fell off. Only thing I want is Serial Superior, the Switch one, is a better battery life and analog sticks. If I'm missing something, do remind me. I mean, the sticks issue has always been a problem, but the better battery life, I don't know which one. I don't know which version you have. Didn't they upgrade the standard model to the point where it does have the better battery? honestly, just in, you know what I think everybody should invest in when you're talking about these devices, you know, your cell phone, your Switch, and I think it's worth it for people to invest in a 5 or 10,000 milliamp portable battery. All right, so let's do one more. Let's go. Let's go mushrooms only. Let's do mushrooms only. Later, Flash. Have a good one. 10:15. I got my Switch. Let's go mushrooms only. Yeah, I think. So this is my Quest 2 here. I have a battery on the back. I got a little battery like this. I think these are great. I forget how much this was. This was like 30 or 40 bucks. But it has 2 USB outputs, and yeah, I think that they work great. I think if you're having significant battery issues with some of your devices like that, I think it's worth it just to have one of those, keep it charged, and then have it for your other devices. Wait, before I leave, do I like Half-Life? I'm not familiar with Half-Life enough to say that I like it or don't like it. My only experience with Half-Life. I've mentioned my friend Pedro before. I like saying that because of the game. But I had a buddy named Pedro. He was the one that like did all the PC stuff for me because I didn't know anything about PCs back in the day. So he gave me Half-Life 1 or 2. He gave me a disc for it to play on PC. I played it for half an hour and I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And then I could barely hear the game, so I put headphones on and I realized that they were calling my character to go somewhere. Like, that was my experience with Half-Life. That and Half-Life on PS2, we used to put on crowbars only, and we used to run at each other with crowbars in multiplayer mode. Like, that's all I know about Half-Life. So I don't really have enough experience with the franchise to say that I would like it or don't like it. Seems interesting enough. Whoa, that bump actually kind of helped me. I think I would have fallen if you didn't bump me right there. Damn, I did that at the wrong time. If you have a PC, you should definitely visit it. Yeah, I mean, I know that it's cheap, so I think I have it. I might have it on 360 or something. The orange box, I don't know if I might have that. Yeah, it might be something worth checking out at some point. I wanted to check out the VR game, the Half-Life Alyx. I heard that was great. It's just short, like most VR games like that. That's why I brought it up. Alyx is amazing. Yeah, it looked really good. The problem is the Quest 2. I forget if it's on Steam. It's on Steam. My PC now can run it a lot better. After I made all my upgrades, I think my PC now can run it better. The problem is the Quest 2 is still the Quest 2, and I like the Quest 2. I think it's awesome, but it does have limitations. It does have reasons that make me not want to really interact with it as much. So I want to get a Quest 3 at some point, and I think a Quest 3 will probably will run the game a lot better. Going to be a while before the Quest 3s come down in a good enough price, though. You need a Valve headset? No. If you do, because Quests work on PC. Yeah, I could have played it with the Quest 2. Yeah, Quest works on PC. So yeah, I could have used it for that. I haven't seen anybody in a minute. We all look at the map. We all got spread out. Alyx seems to be one of the most complete VR games I've seen in terms of being a single-player game. The only problem is I heard that it's still short, regardless of being a complete game. You know what's a game that looks like a complete game to me? Because that's one of my problems with VR is that VR games, I always feel like they feel more like tech demos. It's called Lone Survivor. Lone Survivor 2 specifically. I have the demo for that game, and I've seen footage of that game. That looks like a complete game. That looks like a legit, there's a story, and there's a threat, and there's a bunch of stuff that you do. Like, that seems like a complete experience to me. Again, I just don't know how long it is. Did you ever get a chance to use the H? No, I've never used, the only VR headset I've ever used is the Quest. I've never used anything else. Rather curious on whether the next console will be named Switch. No, Chaos, everybody just says Switch 2, but nobody knows what it's going to be. I think it'll be the Switch 2 or the Switch XL. I think what everybody wants is just the Switch XL. I think everybody just wants a better Switch, but I think the Switch, Super Switch, I like the Super Nintendo Switch so that it's SNES or SNS. Alice is like a couple chapters of Half-Life 2. Whoa. Yeah, remember back when it was the NX before it was actually the Switch. I remember the funny prototypes that people would make up where it was the oh my god, the Virtual Boy. It looked like the Virtual Boy, but it had 2 Power Gloves with it, and people were like, this is going to be the NX. Like, that was awesome. Whee! Whoa! Ah, no! I love the gaming community's nickname the console before. Well, no, the NX wasn't like a community nickname. I thought that was the actual project name. That's why a lot of that stuff, like the Dolphin for the GameCube and stuff, that's not stuff that fans made up. Those were like the secret project code names and whatnot. At least that's what I thought. That's not stuff that people just made up, right? Because the Wii's code name was Revolution. The GameCube was the Dolphin. The Switch was the NX. I don't remember what the Wii was the Revolution, right? What was the Wii U? Did that have a code name? Or was that just the Suck? N64 was Project 64. I didn't remember Project 64. I remember them saying that the console was going to be called the Ultra 64, but that never panned out. I remember when the Xbox was coming out, we called it the 720. Yeah. Project Cafe was the Wii U. Project Cafe was the Wii U. Yeah, Ultra 64 was, I remember that. It was in magazine. Well, that's on part-time. If you ever want to see I think the only piece of gaming that ever came out with that branding, the arcade Killer Instinct 1. At the beginning of it, it says, coming soon to Nintendo Ultra 64. It's the only thing that I think has it. The Ultra 64 doesn't exist anywhere else in gaming except for that one spot, I think. Oh, I think one of the cruising games also did it. PlayStation doesn't get anything special. They just get the... Yeah, there's no point, right? There's no point. We're going to make a code name for the PS6. It's just call it the PS6. Everybody knows that's what it's going to be. Because you know why? You know why? Because they don't do anything else. It's amazing we're at a point in the Switch's successor reveal. We still haven't had a code name leaked yet. That we know of. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we had some. Maybe there's some weird name that's been bouncing around and no one realized that's the code name for the Switch too. Whoa! Meow. Woo! Whoa, whoa! done that. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my, why do I have 6 mushrooms? Oh wait, I have it to mushrooms only. Did someone say monkey ball? Monk ball. Hey, one more mushroom and I summon Shenron. Knowing me, it would be that other dragon, the Namekian one. Isn't the Namekian dragon a jerk or something? Whoa! No way! Oh, no way. Baranga? Isn't that the one that he was like a jerk or he was mean or something? Porunga? Wait, hold on. The real big buff one. Wasn't he the Namekian dragon? It was a real big buff dragon. Hey, that reminds me. I never went back and finished. I never finished Ring Fit. I think Porunga's just really swole. I'm thinking of Team 4-Star. Oh, was that a Team 4-Star joke that he was mean? I always thought he was like a villain, or not a villain, but I always thought that he was not as nice as Shenron, or he was like mean or something. Porunga's just swole. Shenron's more douche in Team 4-Star, although somewhat justified. Yeah, I don't know. I always remember hearing a thing about the Namekian dragon. That he didn't want to grant their wish or whatever. I don't know. And then you had the big, what was the super one, which was the big golden whatever. Did that one have a name? What was the name of the one that was summoned at the end of the super? Super Shenron. They probably just call it Super Shenron. I refuse to watch Super. I mean, I didn't watch it all. I watched all the clips and the fights and stuff. That was about it. Just too much stuff. I think I watched the first 30 episodes. I know. You know what I watched for Super, like all the way through? I watched the beginning when he did the Saiyan God with the red hair when he was skinnier. When they did like the ceremony or whatever. That's what I watched. And I just remember watching it the whole time thinking, when does his hair turn blue? I had no idea. Yeah, with the Vidal's kid and whoa. Oh. I've seen frames from the Goku Black arc. That's the one where it's like Goku Black, and that's the one where the guy was trying to kill the God guy. Zamasu, and then Beerus destroys him. Literally, he like disintegrates him or something. Whoa! Oh no! Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! I'm stuck. Ugh, terrible. Akai wants to fuse with Goku's body. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen. Ah, that's good. Oh, everybody's good today. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's do some battles. Let's go to the battle stuff. I've identified part of the problem. My Flash says my right analog stick is definitely drifting. Yeah, both of my sticks are kind of going back and forth on it now. All right, so let's do balloon battle, renegade roundup, Bob-omb blast, coin runners, shine thief, random battle. Go random? What are we thinking here? We'll do one of each. Let's go balloon. Wait, hold on. Balloon, no teams, normal items, 3 minutes, hard comm. Let's go normal comm. Yeah, dude, Shadow, yeah, what's that from? We'll go normal comm. Do. This is why well, I mean, you know, it's like any other Dragon Ball where there's just a bunch of craziness. Where we're pre-ordering Zelda? What's this? Where are we pre-ordering Zelda? Best Buy for the acrylic stand or GameStop for the fabric poster? No, you know that, Marcos, the thing that I missed that I was pissed about was the Tears of the Kingdom sleeve. I was so mad that I mean, I wasn't, you know, furious, but I was like, oh man, I wish I would have gotten one of those. The sleeve that you got for pre-ordering Tears of the Kingdom from GameStop. What's my favorite saga? Somebody asked this at Too Many Games. I don't really have one. I don't know. I don't really have one. I like Vegito. I think that's the thing, is that I don't really know the sagas though everybody else does, and I definitely didn't watch them clearly. But I like some of the Vegito stuff. I like the characters that came out of the Cell Saga. Cell Saga is pretty good too. I like the androids, and I liked Vegito, and I liked a lot of the stuff from the Majin Buu saga, I guess. Yeah. Hercule? Because he sucks. Oh no, you know who I like? You know who what's the give me a little Android 21. Yeah, there we go. Give me the fighter Z saga. Yeah, no, I just don't have enough experience. I don't have that much experience with continuous. Dragon Ball to me is, other than some of the earlier stuff, Dragon Ball Z to me is watching clips. Woo! I like how I get. Oh, come on. I threw something and I heard the yippee, but I don't get a balloon or anything. Whoa. Don't I get points or something? Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to pop some balloons here, right? No! I got hit. What? No way. Whoa! Woohoo! See, like, aren't I supposed to get... There we go, I hit R-Wing. Why was I not getting credit for any of that? Oh, I sidelined somebody! I don't like the writing for Gohan's character in the Majin Buu arc. Yeah, I just don't remember enough of it. It's Link's Rauru arm. Yeah. It's the one that's all messed up. I thought that was such a cool thing. I got nothing but banana. We don't have that set wrong, right? I got other stuff. How am I supposed to? Yeah, I wonder why you were getting bananas the whole time. Hey, Solar. Solar, got the code in. If you want to drop in. Burger King World Records. For some reason, that's the code. Boop 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 boop. 1 second here. Bing, 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 boop. Oh, this is the weird one. I always get lost in this one. Ah, I hit somebody. What? I don't hit anybody? Come on. Tonkatsu broth. Oh, Tonkatsu's, you know, it's good. It's good, right? Tonkatsu's good. It's no shoyu. Shoyu ramen. Still the best ramen. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, okay. All right, me. I gotta throw the green shells and then go somewhere else completely. Woo! Okay. Where? Ah! Damn it. There we go. I caught somebody. Oh, what? Ah. Ow! What was that for? Oh, right, the battles. Oh, come on. Why did that hit you? It took my shell. Ah, damn it. Hey, I got second place. On brand. I forgot about community day till a little while ago. See, if you follow on Twitter, you get notifications about that stuff. And if you follow on Discord, then I apologize because I never remember to say on Discord that we're streaming. All right, so if anybody can, well, in between rounds, this will probably be the best time to do it. Well, for the Discord D&D stuff, does anybody know what I have to do? I might as well look at Discord right now. I know that I have to have a, what is it, a D20 or a Roll20 account? Is that what I need? What's the website that I would need? But everyone hates Twitter. Chaos. Nobody hates Twitter. Everyone hates X. Nobody hates Twitter. We love Twitter. We hate X. Oh, damn it. I'm still calling it Twitter. Yeah, everybody. I think most people are calling it Twitter. I mean, even Twitter took a while to start calling itself X. There was a long period of time where all the logos changed, but then when you would get a website, when you get a link or something, it was still Twitter. So even that took a while. Noodles or rice? Rice. Rice to me is, I don't know. I like rice a lot better. I like noodles. I love ramen, but yeah, I just like rice. Oh wait, no! Oh god. Depends on which rice. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I just like rice better. I think the thing with rice is I can have white rice and just put a little bit of seasoning in it and I'm good. Noodles, I need everything. I need broth and I need ingredients. So noodles, I think noodles just is more cumbersome as a meal. I need more stuff to make noodles work. Where I'm a lazy ass. So when I want to just make something really quick, I can make a big thing of white rice in my rice cooker and then it just sits there. And then it's very versatile for me. Ow! Oh, noodles are delicious. I'm not saying they're not delicious. I think of it as a what's easier for me to make, what's simpler, and then what can I do more with. And when I have noodles, I have a few things. When I have rice, I can do rice a bunch of different ways. I've been actually thinking about experimenting with a couple of different ways to use rice. Okay, that was uncalled for. Do I eat out more or cook at home? Cook at home. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper, significantly cheaper, and it's a lot healthier. That's the other thing is that I'm relatively health conscious. I can't say very health conscious, but I have to watch my meals a lot more, and it's easier to do that if I just cook. And it's significantly cheaper. It was an unneeded change. I also got a haircut. Turns out a new retro game store opened up next to it, and their prices aren't terrible. I got a copy of Quackshot for 19-ish. On eBay, it's 13 to 14, so that's within retail window. Yeah, because you still have to pay for shipping. You don't know the quality of it, so yeah.
Subscribe to your newsletter.
Double egg extra. Thanks so much for the follow. Very much appreciate that. Oh wait, hold on. No. We're still there. It's like texting and driving. Have you tried making rice with stock instead of water? The rice cooker says you're not supposed to do that. It says to just use water. That's like stovetop rice. No, I've never really tried that. I've done like Spanish rice and stuff, which is a very seasoned rice, which is very delicious. But I haven't made that in forever. I just make white rice in my rice cooker. And then I season it. I'll use sauces or something with like, cause I'll have it with meat. So then I'll have the sauce that's with the meat, and then I'll use that, or I'll do like a curry sauce sort of thing. Whoops. Like I said, it's just more convenient for me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, no! This is kind of making me want to play Splatoon, if I'm going to be honest with you. You got a PS2 and 30 games for $100 at the yard sale last week. Most of the games still work too. How many sports games? That's my only problem. Whenever I see stuff like that, for the rare times where I see it, which is still a good deal, by the way. As long as everything works. Whenever I see it, it's like, oh look, 8 copies of Madden. Two? Oh, that's really good. That is actually really good. Anything? What do you think is the best game that was in the package? Anything rare, like a Rule of Rose? Ow! The getting older, I'm more focused on life. Playing video games 27. Still like games, but my temporary body is aging. I like that. My temporary body. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, you know, you get to that point. I sidelined Ronan. I didn't even do anything on purpose. Game boots up like a dream on my Poly Mega. 19 well spent. You know, Dragoon. You can just emulate that game. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. Ronan, I'm not doing that on purpose. But it would look so nice on my game shelf. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Hide in the corner. Final Fantasy 10 and 12 SDVR featuring ECW. Midnight Club 2 are the ones I'm really excited for. I'd also have to watch Clement play this eons ago. I've always wanted to own a copy. I'm not mad at you. I just need to know why. I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't do any of that on purpose. You just happened. You know why? Because you were in front of me. That's your fault. I put that on you. I am the best balloon battler. All right, so let's try one of the next ones. Let's try, we usually do this whenever we do the battle. We just kind of go through each one of them. You got in my way. Renegade Roundup. Ah, this one. Not a big fan of this one. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we're also random. Oh my god, why would it random and put... There we go. Why would it random and put 5 on 2? Cops and Robbers is my favorite mode. I don't know, I'm just never really okay at this mode. 1v1 me, snipers only. 1v1 me, snipers only, Rust. Forget that. We'll do Ronan. We'll do 1v1. 1v1 Magnums only. Is it Shipyard? Shipyard? I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Here we go. 1v1 Magnums only Shipyard. I'm a Shine Thief fan myself. I just never did enough of the battle stuff. I never really did enough of the battle stuff. No, not Shipyard. Ronan, Ground War. Ground War. Not Shipyard, Ground War. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I cleaned up my shelf. Found my first 3 Final Fantasy games. Tactics Advance, 12, and Dirge of Cerberus. That certainly is a trio of games. Dirge of Cerberus, isn't that the one that everybody loves? Isn't that everybody's favorite one? Catch the Renegade. Battle Mode peaked when it was Last Man Standing game. Whoa! Oh my God! Dirge of Cerberus is my 4 out of 10 game. Yup. I don't even know where this. Where's the cell? Yes. Whoa. Camping. Cell camping.
You're a geezer.
Elemental Boy 1. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, no. Oh, the cell moves around. Okay. Oh, damn. There were 2 of them right there. Oh, no. Ah, damn it. This is my favorite battle in Double Dash. I guess that's the problem, is because I went so long without playing Mario Kart, so I missed a lot of the hype of a lot of these modes. No, wait. Oh, wait, what? I thought I caught. Oh, I didn't catch you. Oh, you know what I meant to tell you guys? So I'm playing I'm playing Valkyrie Vagrant Story. And I'm playing it on PSP. Man, I think I remember why I stopped playing that game. That game has a bizarrely complex battle system. Hey, Elemental, great to see you. That game has a bizarrely complex battle system that I am not a fan of. I don't like the way the stat building and combat works in that. Like, the combat mechanics are fine. It's just this weird kind of the way it works. Well, for the PSP Chaos, I have it's the PS1 version of the game. I'm playing it on my PSP, but it's the PS1 version of the game. Okay. No, Kia, I wish that were the problem. Vagrant Story has this weird sort of combat scenario where it has to do with like risk and your ability to attack with your character and your ability to land hits. It's really strange. You know what it reminds me of? Remember my complaint with Knights of the Old Republic? I had a problem with the combat and with the stats in Knights of the Old Republic, where when I start the game out, you are really bad at combat. Like, your character misses all the time and your stats are really low, and you have to build up to the point where you can hit enemies. It's kind of like that. There's this system where if you attack more than just a little bit, your ability to hit them and do damage goes down significantly. Like, you'll be fighting and like the third time you go to fight, you'll be doing 1 point of damage. It's real strange. I watched a video for it and I'm still not entirely sure I understand it. How can you let the criminals get away? The chief is going to have our heads for this one. Oh, wait, I'm a criminal. Am I a criminal? I'm a criminal. They must have found out that I emulate games. It's more similar to a Western RPG. Maybe you have to like. This is why I wish I had a PSP 3000. I could just show you guys. It's not a great system. I don't like it. It's very. To be honest, I actually wish Vagrant Story, if they did a remake, I wish it was just a more traditional action game. I think that would be more interesting. Okay, wait, I don't know. Where's the thingy? I don't know where the thingy is. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, there's a common complaint I hear from people trying Vagrant Story. Like, you have to see it. It's very weird. Where's the no? I didn't know where the prison was. No cage can hold me. All right, this one's doing a good job, though. It's just a shame. It's just a shame, Dragoon, because the game is really decent. Otherwise, like, visually, the game is awesome. The designs of the characters is incredible in that game. I love the world that you're in. I love the idea of what's happening. Like, the story's very intriguing. Everything is good. It's just, it's very, very strongly held back by the combat. Uh-oh, somebody left. Also, that PSP commercial was really... Wait, it's just haven't thought of the PSP in years. Might show a few games. I love the concepts. The combat's no fun. Yeah, it's a shame. Hey, buddy. Hi. What time is it? You're okay. Cooking stream? We did a cooking stream once years ago. It's just you know what the problem is, Highland? It's a lot to like. I don't have a setup that moves enough. Not grill master. I'm definitely not a grill master. We did a cooking stream before though. That was back when my whole setup was a bit more mobile. I was on my laptop and all, so it was easier to move everything. It's just not easy to do. Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. It's just complicated. Unless I did a full-blown, just straight-up cell phone stream. Make Elliot hold the camera. Whoa! Oh, there you go. No! No! You're here! I saw you! Ah, Inkling opened the cell. Air fryer, extraordinaire fryer. Ah, there we go. Extraordinaire fryer. Yup. Ah, come on. Damn you, Inkling girl. Oh, what? Oh, you got her. Okay. That was weird. Oh my God. This is what's so tough about this, getting all the people at once. For me, anyway, again, because I don't know the map. So when I'm missing people, it's not like I know where to find them. Hit somebody! Ah. Ah! It's two squirrels in a forest. Where one of them is yelling, "Come out and play!" The second one responds and saying, "I can't. I'm playing nut." Microwave Warrior. The PSP ad campaign. I mean, the PS3 at the time had a weird ad campaign that had the weird laughing baby robot thing. I was drifting in the circle in the center of the whole game. Yeah, remember the weird laughing baby doll? That was such a bizarre one. Let's explain to cops because only two of us. There's only two of us on the red team. Is it? PS2 had the David Lynch commercials. I don't think I remember the PS2 commercials. Yeah, it's hard to not remember those PS3 commercials. The only PS3 commercial that I thought was really good was that 6-axis commercial with the eggs, and then the eggs get slammed against the wall, and then they become the crows that fly out. It was ridiculous for as far as a controller commercial goes. I just thought from an artistic standpoint, it looked really cool. Oh, the three of us. Ego Raptor made an animated parody of that PSP commercial where one of the guys was saying, "What the F is this?" Oh, the PSP, it's like playing with your nuts. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm a, what's it called? Woo! Clement uploaded an insane lore of Mortal Kombat. Oh, Clement did the Mortal Kombat video? I know. I thought he was working on that for a while. Those videos are always gigantic. How long is the video, Ryan? It's probably 3 hours long with no, according to him. Or knowing him. Oh my God, we all got caught. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 commercial where they showed the important use of the 6-axis. I don't remember that. 3 hours, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. CT, you're out. Have a good one. Yeah, speed running cops. I don't know enough about that mode to really understand. I don't know the levels. I just kind of drive around in circles trying to run into people. Yeah, that match was barely a minute. Yeah, I'll take credit. I'll take the blame on that one. This one I think is okay. Clement got the most views. Yeah, the Tekken video I know was insanely good. That was a good video too. Yeah, there it is. The insane lore of Mortal Kombat. 3 hours and 5 minutes. Yeesh. Oh, yeah, I don't remember that one. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 had additional characters like Ayame. Oh, brother. Ayane. It was Ayane, right? Wasn't it N? Yanni from Dead or Alive, and one Miko Naginata. And one Miko with a Naginata. You can use the 6-axis. What is this commercial? Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 6-axis. Ow. Whoops. I mean to do that. Oh, this is the one where you collect a lot of bombs. Wait, hold on. Yeah, because I just go to the middle and I just drop bombs. Oh, no, I got hit. Ow! Shine Thief I don't really like because I don't usually like keep away. Shine Thief is not bad because I think Shine Thief reminds me of something like almost like a capture the flag sort of thing. I mean, it's not capture the flag, but it reminds me of it in that regard. Woo! What a shot! Oh, so close! Ah! I don't like capture the flag. I like a good capture the flag mode. I like capture the flag, and I like a King of the Hill mode. And they're generic modes, but X Defiant, that's where I played it, where it was domination, where you have to like hold the 3 different positions. There's domination where you have to hold the 3 different positions. There's the escort one. I'm okay at the escort one. And then what's the other one? It's not domination. It's the one spot that moves. Hard point. There's a mode called hard point. I know it's in Call of Duty. It's called hard point. And that's like the King of the Hill, where it's the spot that you have to hold, but that spot moves. I like those modes, man. I think that's a ton of fun. King of the Hill mode is collecting propane tanks. Oh, that was kind of cool. The sort of chain explosions. I like the one in Diddy Kong Racing where you need to capture and hold eggs. Isn't that one here? Isn't there the one here where you hold the coins? Yeah, Ronan. Yeah, I'm done with Mario Kart. Ronan, you get like an hour and a half. And yeah, I don't want to play this anymore. I like the Street Fighter video. So much of that lore is hidden, and the timeline is all over the place. The fact that he made it all somewhat coherent is impressive. Yeah, Clement does really good work with those videos, man. You know what those videos remind me of? The down the rabbit hole stuff where they go really in depth into everything. Or who did the video that was the? It was the whole sort of. It was the secret of the oof. It was the story behind the oof sound effect, but the video's 3 hours long and it goes in a bunch of directions that you had no idea it was going to go. Yeah, the Tekken video is the one that I really enjoyed. I mean, King of the Hill would be better if you put King of the Hill theme. Just put the characters from it. Imagine a King of the Hill video game. They should do that. They should make a King of the Hill video game. It's like a home simulator sort of thing where it's all mini games. You know, you have like grilling and stuff, but then there's a kart racer that has or like a combat mode that has King of the Hill. Not your kind of game. Wait, what, Mario Kart? Never really care for the show. Oh, for King of the Hill. Yeah, that show wasn't everybody's cup of tea. Here's the thing. That show definitely wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but I don't think the show was what a lot of people thought it was. I think the thing about the show that is most interesting is that it seemed like it was something, and then it was actually kind of something else. Yeah, Texan family, nuclear family simulator, and that's sort of the trick of King of the Hill. The King of the Hill, on the surface, that's exactly what it seemed like. That's because it was supposed to seem like that. It was supposed to come across as, oh, this is, the generic Texas family, and then you actually watch it and you think, wow, they're nothing. They're so not what I was expecting. Too much reality. I want action. Basically deconstruction of sorts. Sort of. I mean, the generic, like, if you say, for those of you who are in the United States, you'll understand it better. But when you say, generic Texas nuclear family, like, you think a lot of things. You think of certain behaviors. You probably think of certain prejudices. Like, there's a lot that you kind of consider. And then you watch the show and you realize that they're not what you would expect out of that family either. They're not what even that family probably thinks they are. Whoa. And they learn a lot about each other too. Whoa. Yeah, it was a good show. I thought that it was very interesting. I think that, I can tell you this though, I don't think that, like, I laughed at it, I watched it and I laughed at it, but I don't think that some of that nuance, I didn't really understand back then. I just thought, oh, it's a goofy show, definitely a show for adults, probably not entirely for me, but I kind of find it funny. It wasn't until later that I really looked at the show and said, wow, it's you're supposed to think that it's this thing, and then it's this completely different thing that even they don't know. Stupid? Texas. What's the difference? Yeah, I watched a lot of episodes back then, and the show really wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't really my sort of comedy, and for the most part, it wasn't mine either. It wasn't the sort of silliness that I liked, but it was kind of something about it was a little relatable. And then I don't know. As I watched it later in life, I realized, oh, there's a lot more going on here than I thought. Yeah, a lot of yeehaw. Like, that's what you expect. You expect a lot of yeehaw and stuff, but again, even the characters weren't really that good. Like they weren't the wholesome characters that they thought they were. Some of them had a lot of prejudices, and some of them didn't have the prejudices that you thought they did. All right. Third round. This will probably be the last of it. It'll probably be this and then the last round. Dale, Dale was always a lot of fun. He passed away. The voice actor just passed away recently. Whoa. Ow, no. Woo. Pocket Sand. Even he was a great character. Sort of conspiracy nut. Every once in a while, you think, oh, maybe he's, he might be an idiot, but he might be onto something. I still think one of my favorites with him was when he got the job. He got the job firing people. He became like the Axeman at a company. But they would have to pay him in chocolate milks. They would give him a chocolate milk, and he would go fire somebody. Ah, damn it. If it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna kick your ass. No! Get back here! Get back here, CPU player! There you go. Fortunately, it's only 97 degrees in my area. Not bad. I think it's about 90 here right now. God, we're in that weird cycle though, where because it's so hot and humid, there's a chance of it thunderstorming pretty much every day. It's 90 here. I have a little weather thing on my computer. It usually works. Meow. Oh, I was gonna say, I know I got somebody on that one. No! Yesterday was 110. Ugh. I hated yesterday. Oh no! Oh, I sidelined. We've been getting earthquakes in Texas. Very weird. I mean, not gonna get into it, but you know, it's all falling apart. So you know, it's kind of a slice spoiler. Godzilla versus Kong, the Empire. Kong picks up some sand and throws it in Godzilla's eyes. It was comparing it. Chaos. I almost wish that in the theater everybody yelled that. Like, imagine if that happened. You're in the theater and then he throws the sand, and then everybody in the theater just goes, "Pocket sand." Oh, we're down to 3 people. Yeah, this will be the last one. We're down to 3 people. It was 25 here. Oof, cold. Cold. I'm assuming you mean Celsius. Kaiju King of the Hill. Well, I still want a kaiju realtor named Godzilla, but I don't know. I think I'll get voted down. Well, I missed those. Oh, come on, I'm missing. All right. Whoa! Oh no! Oh wait, I thought I saw somebody. Oh, where'd you go? Come. Yeah, that's how I was trying to get. Go, turn around. I could probably be okay at this if I actually practiced and understood it all. I mean, it was to understand, but... Ow. I mean, fracking. Oh, what a shot. Hit him over the wall. No, he hit me over the wall. Wait, I got second. Hey, got second place. Yeah, bomb strategies can fall apart if someone decides to collect 10 and decides to throw them all at you. Hey, second place. Not bad. Not bad. I know I'm terrible at the battling. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. On brand for us. Yeah, leave group. Okay. What time is it? Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Oh wait. I know where we're going. It should be. Yeah. Okay. If the air pistol Olympics taught me anything, is the silver medal is what makes you famous. I finally watched the actual scene when he won. When that guy won. That's hilarious. I find that so funny to me. That the Olympics thing, the guy from Turkey that won the silver medal in the Olympics, I find that hilarious. I watched the medal match where it was apparently twos. It's like him and a woman from Turkey, and then the other two, I forget where they were from. Was it Serbia? I forget where they were from. And it's hilarious because they've got the special glasses, right? They've got I guess what it does is one side of the glasses sort of blocks your eye, and then the other one I guess is like I don't think it's a magnifying glass or anything, but I don't know what it is. It like clears up. It makes it clear for them. So they're standing there, right? And they're like, right? They got the whole thing. And then he's standing there. He's got his hand in his pocket. Like, we've all seen the picture, right? It looks hysterical. It's so interesting to see that. Because it's kind of like what we always say. It's kind of like what I always say about the Olympics whenever we talk about, like, Olympic video games or whatever. You can tell they're not guns, right? It's not a regular pistol. When they say shooting, it's not pistols. It's not something you would go to the store and I feel like it's something that you could probably buy at home. Or make at home. It's meant to be. It doesn't look deadly. As a gun, it doesn't look deadly. So I was watching it, and I mean, it doesn't make a loud noise. It like hissed a little as it fires. So I guess it was an air pistol or something, but it was really interesting. I'm fascinated by it. And do the pose again, snapshot it, and put a black and white filter over it. Boom, new rap album photo. Yeah, it's an air pistol. So, I mean, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. It looks kind of wild. I would love to have one that looks a bit more stylish, though. I would like to style it up, but I wonder, take a shot from one. I mean, well, you can. Latimer, I'm going to have to look into it. So they do we have a sport over here. I know that if you're not from the U.S., this is going to sound insane. We have a thing over here called airsoft, and that's basically what they are. They are air-powered BB rifles, pretty much. But they're like plastic. So we do have that. There's a whole culture here about that. There's a whole culture about like paintball. You have paintballing, and then you have airsoft, which is it's all simulated combat. We have that here, which it sounds ridiculous because real combat is terrible. But if, in all honesty, I would rather you simulate it in that as opposed to real war. You do have airsoft guns. You do have airsoft guns. Yeah, real life Splatoon. We have that in Finland too. I still won't play with an air pistol like a toy. No, I know it can still hurt, but it's definitely not, shooting somebody with an actual pistol. Funny thing is that happened twice. Yusef I don't know how to pronounce his name. Went viral after winning silver in mixed duos, and Kim Yi-ji went viral after looking cool AF during the women's 10 meter. Well, 10 meter. Oh, is she the one? She was the one that had all the stuff. She had the glasses and everything, right? And she had who was the guy that had the pose? Remember the JoJo pose? Who was the JoJo guy? Was that wasn't her in a different pose, right? I thought that was a guy. The one that was like arched back, right? What the hell was that all about? Who was that guy? Oh, was that her too? I saw the picture of the one. Was that also her with the crazy pose? I thought that was a different person. Kim. See, no, she was the one with the baseball cap. She is the one with the baseball cap that was angled to the side, which apparently is part of it. I didn't know that the whole angled thing, like the Turkish guy, it looks like he's super calm and mellow because he's got his hand in his pocket and he's not wearing the glasses or anything. But apparently you have to stand at a 45-degree angle. Like that's what you're supposed to do. The crazy pose is just a regular pose. No. There was somebody who, it's not that one. Olympic shooting pose. Because that 45. Oh, you know what it was? It was the rifle. It was the rifle pose. That's what was different. It wasn't the pistol. It was the rifle guy. And it's the rifle guy, but he's like leaned back. It looks like JoJo. He's got like a JoJo pose. But it was the rifle. It wasn't the pistol. I can't find a picture of the guy. If I find it, I'll try and remember to put it on Discord. Yeah, it's not coming up anywhere. He's got cake. I think that's him. I think that's who you're talking about. I think it's the guy. He had a little bit of a dumpy on him. I'd have to find it. Yeah, I wonder if you can get those pistols because that was kind of cool. I thought as a sport that was really interesting. Yeah, cool. All right. But yeah, I have to find it. If I find that, I'll put it on Discord. But that is going to do it for today. So thank you everybody for stopping in, for hanging out. Very, very, very much appreciated. Tomorrow we have off. You guys were looking. Hey, Latimer, you don't always have to look to see. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we have off, so we will have off tomorrow, and we will be back on Monday. I think for Monday, since we finished DMC, Monday we're probably going to jump into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 was a donation. So I'll most likely spend Monday checking that out. I haven't played it. I haven't played the new one. You posted it in the stream topics. Let me see here. Yeah, there he is. That's the guy. Yeah, look at that. Look at the... For anybody that has a Discord, look in the stream topics section. There's the three of them. There's the girl, there's the dude, and there's the rifle guy. And you see what I'm talking about with the rifle guy. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. That'll be on Monday, and then Tuesday. Well, I don't know. We'll find something. We need to find a new game to jump into. So I still haven't picked the new game yet. I do want to start going through a couple of the donation games. Well, again, I want to start checking out a couple of the donation games. We only have a handful of them left, so we should be done. I don't know what the next big game's going to be. I don't know what the next sort of long excursion is going to be. Maybe it's Spider-Man time. It could be time. I know that I've been wanting to do Spider-Man for a little while, so I can finally check that game out. And so maybe it'll be Spider-Man time. But like I said, tomorrow we have off, and then Monday will be Tony Hawk's. I was gonna say Tomb Raider. BG3. Well, the thing with BG3 AGM is that when I do finally play BG3, I'm only gonna play it once on stream. That's not going to be the game that I go through. I'm not going to go through Baldur's Gate. The first time, I'm not going to go through Baldur's Gate on stream. I'm going to try it. I'm going to start it on stream. but then I will play the game on my own. And then maybe later I'll do a playthrough on stream. So I'll do the playthrough on stream where I can do things differently. Because I'm going to do everything the way I want to do it in the first playthrough, which is going to be, Carlock. Let's see, the Parent King storyline drop that we won't get now. But what if Atelier Ryza, Lilac, do you think that's a game that I should play on stream? I feel like that's a game I'm going to enjoy more if I play it at my own speed. If I play that game on my own off stream, I think I'm going to like that game more. I don't think I would. I think there would be too many breaks with Ryza in order for me to really consistently play through that game well. I think that's something that I need on my own time. They're going to show us the bear scene and save the rest for himself. Yeah, take your time with Ryza. I have a feeling that's a game that I'm going to want to take my time for. But that's going to do it for today. All right, so for right now, I'm going to send you over to Linky. So Linky is doing a charity event. I think it's for himself, actually. I don't know if there's something going on with him, but I think he's just raising some funds. So hopefully stick around after the credits and I will send you over there to hang out and represent us very well. Maybe help Linky out a little bit. A lot of benefits off stream, but that's mid to late game, then more early. So maybe that is a game I start on stream. Maybe that's going to be my thing, is that I started on stream and then because that's my problem. My problem isn't starting games on stream. It's that once I start a game, I then can't play it until the next stream and so on. So starting a game on stream is probably okay, and especially with BG3, because BG3 I've watched the beginning of the game. And BG3, the beginning of the game, I mean, the whole stream's probably going to be making my character. so that's the thing with Baldur's Gate. So that's going to be fine. But Atelier, you're not really making a character. So technically even slower than Cyber Sleuth. So it's better to go at your own pace. If you start it, we can explain. Yeah, you can explain some D&D stuff to me. And again, I do need to figure out this. What do I need for the Discord stuff? What do I need for that? I need a Roll20 account, and then I can integrate Discord into my account? Is that how it works? And when you say I need a Roll20 account, is that a paid account? Or is that just I need to make I need a profile there? Whenever people say account, I think paid. When people say profile, I think free. I say start. The first few hours of Ryza are streamlined, explaining mechanics and starting the story. So yeah, I also watched Lilac. I watched the anime. I watched the anime series. That's the first game, right? The anime series. Did you watch that, by the way? I liked it as an anime series. I thought it was great. But I think that's the first game. Roll20 is free accounts. I have to even look. I might have even made a Roll20 account some time ago. Free account. Paid gives you more resources, but I only need a free account in order to integrate Discord. Okay. I'm going to snooze these ads here. I'm not going to give you ads right before the stream ends. All right. I'm just waiting for you to let me know if I need free Roll20 or if I need paid Roll20. Free should be all I need. Okay. So I'll look into that. I'll take some time today and look into that. The anime is good at covering the first game, but the pacing is nowhere as smooth for the type of way we do streams. Yeah, so maybe that's going to be an issue. How do I lust everything? No. I only have one character in mind for that. You need a Roll20 account. I just checked. Okay, so that's fine. As long as it's a free account, it should be okay. But yeah, I'm going to send you over to Linky, so stick around after the credits. So I'll send you over there to hang out and represent us very well. But thank you once again, everybody, for stopping in and for hanging out. Where's my mouse cursor? There we go. Oh, sort. Yours, channel name. That's so weird.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
The Gamer91, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciate that. But thank you once again, everybody, for stopping in and for hanging out. Don't forget to drink your mask, wear your water, social distance whenever possible. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great weekend. Enjoy some fun games. Hang out and relax a little bit. And I will see you all on Monday. Oh, wait.